start the recording and... Okay, who actually went to bed? Well, yes, Randy went to bed.
I was gonna say for Art, he probably would have done like sleeping under the desk for like a short rest. But it's up to you if you want him to do that, or if you'd rather him to have been staying up the whole night. Because if he stays up the whole night, I can do something different with what he does. Doesn't matter to me.
It's up to you, honestly. I just need to
Well,
know
I'm saying with the rolling of 15, when I said we were doing like a history check and whatnot, I kind of want him to be at the library when it opens and like be like able to have a conversation with the locals. So I was thinking him sleeping under the desk kind of works to start that. However they want to view that and however their customs are, whatever the conversation will be, will be.
Okay, I just need to know who was asleep or not. So everyone's been asleep then.
Right.
Okay.
Where did Randy sleep?
The gutter?
Or the guard?
Probably the gutter.
In the alley.
Yeah,
Right, so he's doing that, and then Devin, I don't remember your character's name.
Yeah, Ambrose, Drum
Ambrose.
Coast.
Oh god, this is okay. Great.
Ambrosia, all right.
He
With
was
this
slept
one.
he would have slept in the guards.
And
The
Daryl
guards.
fell asleep in the
Yeah.
gutter.
That makes sense.
So you all end up having the same dream again.
Mm.
Maybe I should bring that up. Oh. Drag you people to see the nightmare. Okay, yeah, you guys have the same nightmare. Basically. Woman. Trying to get your attention. Hazy. Can't make out much. Who like to go first?
Not me, I'm eating right now.
Alright, I can do it.
Okay, he's okay. Randy still hasn't woken up.
Randy still has me.
I mean, Devin, you want to go since you haven't done anything? Or
Yeah,
did
I can
anything
go.
Yet? Okay. So yeah, you wake up from your nightmare or dream or whatever, and you're inside the. It's like a.
What time would you wake up, Devin?
Oh yeah, what?
Or would he be forced out?
He would be woken up.
Yeah.
Because he's
So
at
what-
the barracks . They do
So he's getting woke up at 6 a.m.
exactly.
All right, cool. So let's frame that for a moment for Ambrose. Ambrose, who doesn't want to do any work. You have been woken up. However, Doc's about to wake you up at like 30 minutes before the crack of dawn. Like there is not light crack of dawn.
What season are we in?
Season. Oh.
Yeah.
That's a fair fucking point.
That's a good question. I want to
Well,
say.
are you- But anyway,
What was that?
he asked what season it is. I said, is he a bear hibernating? Anyway.
I would say it's about spring. It's springtime.
Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So, another guardy-looking guy. Was it What name did we give this man?
It was
Actually.
Actually.
It was yeah, okay.
So
Also, I just have a beam of light coming into my room because the light is going into the smoke from the kitchen. So I'm in a godly space. That's all.
That's you being in a coma apparently. Is waking you up.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, my dude, we're getting assignments. You gotta get up. You know, we're gonna guard the public. Wake up!
Okay, so I went from the start of that to a concerted scream. Okay, all right.
So, where would I go for these assignments?
Oh, you're not gonna fight back? Oh, I'm so disappointed in the
I was
lazy
really
bastard.
expecting that, honestly.
That's fine. You're changing the expectations. It's fine. It's fine.
Listen, when you wake up in the morning, you just
Well, I
kind
mean,
of like you're over
You're
the
keeping
bullshit,
us
you
on
know.
edge. You're not letting us see a pattern, so it's unpredictable for
It's
us.
fine.
So, I
It's
mean,
fine.
props,
Yeah, yeah.
props. It makes it more fun.
Subdue expectations.
Actually, you know what? Let's do this. This
Whoa.
makes more sense since we're not at the library.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We get it from the captain of the guard, who's currently in the main sitting room. I don't know what they call that. Like a
The
Like a
lobby.
main, like a hall, like a main hall.
what would you call the the main area, like a police drama, like they hang out at their offices
lounge?
area, the offices area, like what is that called? Like a
Well, they're probably just called the office,
An
my
office,
friend.
yeah.
Yeah,
I thought it was like
yeah.
it was like a I thought it
Probably
was
the guard's office would be
The
what they would call
office
that.
with Michael and Jim.
Yeah, or the other thing I could think of would be if you're thinking more like a mess hall, maybe for food, if that was the other one, but like or like a constabulary or something like that.
Or again, just a
Yes.
lobby or something if it's like the
But
front,
yeah,
you know,
I
if
think
like
office kind of
civilians go.
works. That is a
That's
more
about it.
modern word, which makes me wonder what the old word for that would have been.
Aficionary, maybe. I don't know.
Actually,
That's
that's
why we
not
have Google.
probably incorrect. I am too lazy.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that's another word.
Yeah, because that might be it.
The main the cafeteria, yeah, dinner and information. Let's go, buddy. He grabs you by the arm and drags you out.
Oh God, trying to create a friend.
So we go from
Yay,
yelling at me to get
friendship!
up to grabbing my arm like
Okay,
a friend
see-
leading me.
See,
This is fair.
is very
Bipolar.
bipolar. Yes, exactly.
Well, hold on. You want to make like sense? Every guard has been assigned a buddy. All right. And his buddy got separated, and you're his new buddy. If you don't get up, gets in trouble because
Okay.
you're his buddy.
Duly noted.
I was I
You just
pass that by
yeah,
Doc
back
first.
down.
Yeah, I want to pass. Like, do you want to do that, Doc? Because it kind of makes sense. Every guard has a buddy, right? Like Ethan
Kind of like a
and
mentorship
like
program.
yeah. Well, it's more
Or
just
an
to say
internship.
keep safety, right? Like for the previous one when it was like Flint and Polykai. Thank God we have chat with that. It makes it easy for me to remember those. They could be buddies. Like that lines for the logic. And I even ran into two guards, right?
Yeah, my other. He starts talking your ear off. He's like, yeah, the other guy I got paired off has diarrhea, and oh my god, like, you seem like you'll be a much better buddy. And he's just like giving you a side hug. He's a big dude.
And Ambrose just wonders why this guy happened to mysteriously disappear. Seems kind of suspicious.
Oh, whoa.
And then it just takes 2 seconds in Us company to realize exactly why he disappeared.
Oh.
Man, I was with a group yesterday. We were in the sewers. Like we got the fight. Like these little dragon thing. Like they look like
Did Us
dragons.
shower?
What's that?
Did Us shower?
I did not shower.
Just wanted to throw in another element.
I can tell.
That's how Devin got woken up. It's like the effects of like ammonia. It's like that, but his smell.
A mixture of ammonia and shit.
Exactly. That's a way to wake up in the morning.
It's like man, like the other group, the guys I was with yesterday. Oh, they get to go back down and look for more of those. I think they call them kobolds. I don't know. They look like little lizard things. They're all
So where
running
are
around-
the guys you were with yesterday?
They already left. But you have me, buddy.
Oh joy.
I don't know why. Just how he's acting, like with hugging and all that, is just making him sound like a cat boy, a guard now. Is
what
how he's
now?
acting, you know.
Oh
cat
yeah.
boy.
Cat boy guard.
Oh,
He's gonna start putting on like some like animal ears on his head.
wow, that's so me.
Yeah, that's so snap. Oh, he's gonna go nya 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 nya. Well, going
I'm
up
good.
to
Don't worry,
Ambrose.
he won't. Don't worry.
He
Please
is in
God.
his mind though.
So yeah, he drags you to the cafeteria area where you get food. They're serving, you know, oatmeal and like a fruit of your choice.
Okay.
That's it. And
Oh.
water.
Just water, no OJ, no milk.
No coffee.
Hey,
Yeah, no coffee, no tea.
there have been cutbacks. If you look around, there's not many guards in this area. Like, if you take a look around, there's not many guards. You see, they're mostly like temps too.
Uh-huh.
Most of them have like that temporary badge thing on them.
So the likelihood of me getting fired for not doing my job at all is very low.
Exactly.
Because like they just need bodies at this point. They don't even need people to do something. They just need bodies to make it look like there's still a presence and order.
Oh
It
my
might. They might.
gosh.
All right, noted.
So,
So I guess I try to find the captain, right?
yeah. Let's see where I.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Are you gonna eat any breakfast?
No.
Oh,
Ambrose doesn't like oatmeal.
Let me amend in my notes.
It's too bad I don't know silence
Hmm.
or a silence.
Just like cast it on and just, shh.
Peace and quiet in the morning, you know? Nothing better.
Yeah, you're not getting that for sure. Does want to eat? He's his buddy.
You know what? Alg dragged
Oh,
you to.
just not ugh. Just
Ugg. That's his full name. Ugg.
Oh, it's his full. Oh, okay, okay. It's like Mario. Okay, yeah, yeah.
So he drags you to. Actually, you know what? I don't think I ever. Yeah, no. He's like. He's a big boy, big human boy. Like he's chunky. And he's human. So just. I don't know if I ever described him before. Last time.
I don't know that you have. I love you, but I got big chunky boy.
And that's all. That's like basically it. He's big chunky boy. Just use your imagination. he's also bald. I feel like he will be bald too.
Okay, all right. So we're getting somewhere. We have a character slowly. He's turning into the Kingpin from the comics.
Actually, that's not bad.
There you go.
He's
What
kind of
age?
chunky. Oh, you know.
Well, hold on.
27.
How would you know? How would you know?
He looks like he's in his mid age.
Oh, see, I would do a perception. See if our good friend Ambrose can identify people by age or if he's age blind. So he looks at him and goes, "There's like a 12-year-old."
You know what? Just for ha-has, do that. Yeah.
It's a one
Hey,
d20.
please give me an age check.
It would be
please.
a perception check, so it would be a D20 and then your perception modifier.
Oh, would it be perception or would it be investigation?
Oh. That's up to you. I think that investigating would be asking him and probing him for that question, whereas in perception would be your assumption of somebody's age.
Okay, yeah. That's
Doesn't
right.
mean, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, perception, I guess.
other one would be like insight,
do
maybe.
You have, do you have anything?
Oh,
to,
good God.
Do you have anything to add to that?
Yeah,
I think that's what
zero.
he plus the 0. Yeah,
okay.
that's what it's.
Looks like it is, teens,
Late teens.
late teens, early 20s.
Okay.
But yeah, he He's like, "Oh no, you're not. You can't miss breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day." And he drags you, grabs you
Puts
a
a bowl of
plate.
oatmeal right in front of you.
Yeah, puts it right in front of you, and a banana, and he smacks the banana in the middle of the oatmeal too, and just shoves it in front of your face. He's like, "There you go, buddy. Don't worry. When I'm around, you will never go hungry."
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not gonna eat this as I slowly push the plate or tray of food slightly away from me.
He's like, "Oh, more for me."
Uh-huh.
Starts like eating like a gross goblin, like just shoving it in. After that,
Like a
He-
glutton.
He's literally he's
Gorilla eats a banana. He's
he's-
eating the peel.
he's literally he has spoons in both hands, and he's
he
shoveling
doesn't.
it
He doesn't
his and
eat.
yours.
He doesn't chew. He doesn't chew at all. He just like he bites and then swallows.
The captain of the guard comes to your table. Captain Guard Darok.
I thought that we were just stopping at Captain Guard.
Hello.
Me too.
I
And that
am
would have been. I
Captain
was like,
Guard.
what a great name.
First name's Captain, last name's Guard. My parents
No,
knew
no,
where
no,
I was
no,
gonna
no.
grow up into.
No. It's Captain Senior Guard, just to like completely throw off all the language.
Oh no.
So the role is Captain, their name is Senior, and then their last name is Guard.
The Captain. It's Junior Captain Guard the Fourth.
I like that.
The fact that there was 3 others.
Is that what we're going with?
I think it might. Let me change his name in my notes.
You're gonna need to really Junior Captain Guard the Fourth. I think I might even remember it. It's so ridiculous.
Okay, so in Roman numerals for 4, is it 1V or is it VI?
Yeah. Yes.
1V.
No. Ivy.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I thought that's what you
It's
meant.
fair. That's what he meant. That's what you meant. You translated. That's fine.
He is actually, you know what? I think I might have a picture of him.
Also, if you're asking us what the Roman numeral for 4 is, does you using the Roman numeral for 4 on your paper help you?
Comma 4.
True.
I just wanted to be clear later.
Let me just change his name here. That's not Q. There's no Q in Captain, is there?
No. CAP
Okay.
TAIN.
Yeah.
Clapton.
Captain.
Or CPT.
Okay, let's upload this. Junior
Oh,
Captain Guard
JPT.
the Fourth.
Mm.
Jesus
Damn, he
Christ!
looks
What is
fucked
that abomination?
Looks very young.
What in the holy hell?
Very young. Very teenish.
I think this is before I tried using the horror.
He comes
cut.
from a rich family. Look at the fucking cloth. It's dyed different colors on both sides. He's got blue on the inside, green on the out. Holy shit!
Oh, he is very.
This family's balling. Dye is not cheap.
Wait, who is this guy again? I already forgot.
That's Junior,
Junior
Captain
Captain Fourth.
Guard the Fourth.
I see.
He.
Who is the captain of the guard, by the way? Which has nothing to do with the name that was just said.
Exactly.
No wonder there's 4 of them. He's rich.
Actually.
Okay, so he finally comes to your table
Mm-hmm.
with like a little assignment sheet. He's like, okay, you and him are just to patrol around the library area. That's yeah. Fuck it, just go there. Can't wait till this thing is over.
Oh, you want me to give you something?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. During the night, Art would be reading books, and in order he has dark vision, but does not read in the dark because that's not exact. Like dark vision means he can see, but reading ain't exactly what he does. He has used lights throughout the night through conjuration, and so over the night, locals are reporting that while the library was closed, they saw lights. How's that work?
You know, that works fine. That gets rid of all my problems.
I'm trying my best.
I love you.
Oh, that's such a cute couple.
Okay, so we got some complaints about some lights in the library after hours, and I want you to go in and see if there's a problem or something. Like, I don't know, just check it out.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan. As I hastily get up to walk out of this building, I'm assuming the library is not in the same building.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I hastily get up to walk out of the building.
Wait for me, buddy.
I
As-
even more hastily get up.
As is like finishing his bowl of oatmeal while getting up and walking with you, and he's just gonna put it down as he's leaving the cafeteria.
And he's like dripping oatmeal.
At
Yeah,
this
it's
rate,
just
I'm
totally
attempting
eating
to
it everywhere.
just slightly
Come on,
before a
buddy.
run, speed walk, power walk, however you'd like to think about it.
Are you actually trying to escape from this man?
No. Why would I
Okay.
ever do such a thing?
Okay, no, hold on. This is a meta question because I want to see if you have to stat check. Anyway.
Oh, okay, yes, I'm trying to escape.
Yeah, that's what I asked. Yay. Okay, now we're understanding. So are you trying to sneakily get away from him? Or are you trying to speedily get away from him? And that's going to be your determination on your stat roll. And then, Doc, I don't know how you want to do that. I like we were saying, like either perception if the guy was trying to sneak away, or follow it with like agility to keep up, right?
Okay, yeah.
Sneakily.
Speed
Or
walk.
I guess it
Are you doing
athletics.
this- are
Sorry.
you doing this because this man's fat?
No,
Wow,
that would be
that's kinda
speedily,
rude.
and I have a negative for speedily, but I still think I could outrun him.
Yeah.
Man just ate two servings of oatmeal.
And,
He'd,
like,
be,
two
he'd be grumbling at a disadvantage.
Well, he's a big dude, though. We did state that. This might be his normal breakfast anyway. So, like, I don't know about disadvantage there, but
I would
you said you were
think about
trying
it
to
as
sneak.
rations.
If that was
Yeah.
his normal breakfast,
So you're gonna
they
try
would
and
have already
you're gonna
had
try
it.
and
He
sneak
would have
away
already had
from
2 servings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Alright.
So I guess do what would that be? Acrobatics, athletics.
So he
Athletics.
says he's trying to do it stealthily.
Stealthily. Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay. Then do a stealth check versus my perception.
and then it would just be that. What we'll put it at it is you leave the door, and as you exit the cafeteria door, you try to sneak of some kind. We'll see how that goes in your roll. It's
Oh,
as the
man.
door is like shut behind you while he's putting away the bowl. You rolled bad. You decide how your character would hide this shittily. Now, hold on. The question is, what's the perception roll? Because if it's a 1, it succeeds.
No, it's a 15.
Okay. So how shittily do you hide? Like you exited the cafeteria, you're out on the streets. The guy is right behind you. You gotta hide quick, and you want to get away from this man because he smells like shit. He's annoyed you all day. He's tried to force feed you food, and he keeps hugging you.
I attempt to get behind, like, I guess the gutter of the side of the building.
So
Like,
you
I'm
get
assuming
into like the like water gutter of the building, basically.
I try to hide behind it.
Okay, all right. So like the gutter that comes down from the roof that you would
Yes.
see, you're trying to hide behind something that is about 6 inches.
Yes.
Okay,
2.
cool. All right. Just wanted to clarify that for everybody.
Wait, did he roll for his
He rolled a 2. That's
pelvic
why.
size? Was that pelvic size?
Oh, jeez, we're not there yet. Pelvic size.
Oh God. Let's hope we don't ever get to that point.
I am gonna try to intentionally make us get to that point.
Oh god. Anyway,
Beach
so,
episode.
oh Jesus Christ!
The
Hot.
beach
We're gonna have a hot
episode of
hot
Food
spring
Wars.
Hot spring
episode.
episode.
Okay.
So,
Anyway,
also barges through the doors and he's like, "Oh hi there, buddy. What are you doing down there?"
Just making sure the gutters work well.
Oh, that's so like my buddy, so helpful. Let's go, buddy. And he grabs you he
I'm
he,
so glad he
he
wasn't like this
grabs
when we
you
met him.
and hoists you up on his shoulders, and he just starts trudging on.
Would
Heading,
he be able to do that as me being a tiefling?
I mean, he's a big boy.
Yeah, but big doesn't mean strength. I would assume even a
you know
young
what?
dragon
Fine.
would weigh some weight.
I'll roll for it for him.
Okay.
Yeah. See how well he does. He may not carry. He may just drag.
He grabs
really
you by
do-
the arm and drags you along.
Oh, thank goodness. I don't smell like shit.
Like you're getting dragged through the street, and the cape from the guards is the only thing keeping it from hurting you as you're getting dragged, and you're just like, "This is fine."
At least I don't smell like shit.
Town locals take
the
notice,
lo-
by the way,
The
as the
locals,
smell.
yeah, I was saying the locals are giving you like a wide berth, by the way. The whole town
They're
still,
shaking their head at you.
still setting up. It's like, what the fuck is that smell? And just give you guys looks.
I'm la da 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 da. Hi there.
Oh,
Wish
it's
I had a
not
sign that
making
said
it.
it's not me, it's him.
I'm with
Do you,
Smelly.
do you have a spell for that?
No, a sign.
Yeah, but do you have a spell to like create anything like visual
No.
imagery?
No.
Okay.
Okay, I was just saying that's a
Not
perfect moment.
yet.
I have stuff like that. That's why it's like that's a good point. Yeah.
No. Yeah, I don't. I know for next time, potentially.
Just in case you get into the situation again. Okay, well,
Yeah.
I hope not.
well, he's dragging you off in a direction.
It's to be assumed it's probably the right direction, since I'm still new to the town.
Well, it's dark as fuck because it's 6 in the morning.
That's a great big maybe.
Yeah. It depends where you are.
All right. Well, since I'm not really using my own body. I'm being drugged against my will. It's
You're
essentially
being drugged
being
against your
kidnapped.
will?
Yeah, drugged
Okay,
against my will.
let's.
I'm just gonna take a nap.
You're just gonna take a nap while
This
you're
is
drugged.
like when a drunk guy gets in an Uber. You're just like, get me home. I'm sleeping. Wake me up when I get there.
Okay, wait. What if you have to do? What if can he possibly have to do a check to see if he's able to fall asleep in these conditions?
Can you? It's like, can you sleep while the stench of shit is right next to you?
And you're
And while
being dragged.
And
Like,
you-
I like how that's what you went with. You didn't go with being dragged. You went with,
Both those are
you went with
bad.
shit.
I could probably do it as long as I'm not getting hurt. Like the cape is protecting him, right? We cleared that.
Yeah.
So it's like I could maybe, but like for him to sleep would be like, it's either you can sleep anywhere because you have survival skills, so survival, or it could be a dexterity or a constitution thing, depending. Like dexterity is like how well you can ignore the circumstances, or constitution is how well your body doesn't care.
I would say it's more of how
Constitution.
more you can ignore the.
Yeah, roll
Yeah.
Constitution, and then we'll flip to someone else while you're getting dragged.
This is like when you're in a car and like the slight cradling of like you're able to fall asleep to that.
Not
What
today.
are these rolls?
It's more like he's going down a bumpy road, Ethan.
Yeah. Okay.
He's trying to sleep in the car and keeps hitting the fucking windshield with his head.
Yeah,
I've been there
keeps
many a
hitting the
time.
windshield.
I've
Like,
done
it's like,
that.
ow.
It's not fun.
Yeah, that's basically you. You're trying to sleep as you're getting dragged, but every so often he has to stop, and then therefore your head hits the pavement, and you go, "Ah, god damn it!"
You're welcome, Devin. You're welcome for bringing up the idea of a roll.
Okay, so who's next?
I'm learning
Stop.
from freelance.
Sno-
Do we want to roll, Snarf? Do you want to go, or do you want me to go first?
He wouldn't be awake at this point.
So,
Still?
okay,
Yes.
it's 6 a.m. I would say that Art isn't also going to be awake at like this point because he's been up through the night. Something can wake up if you want it to be my turn. So it could be the librarian. It could be that like
I'm,
other guards have showed up already. Your call.
I'm I have an idea.
Could be someone that like the people that like threw out, or that maybe someone comes across. What is wait
Hey,
is Randy
get
still near the tavern, or is it just a completely separate alley gutter?
Ooh, that's actually a fair call. When he got dumped off in the alley, was it the alley behind the tavern, or was it just fucking on the other side of the city?
Did he wake
One
up
of
like
those would
Trevor
require
just
a lot of
somewhere?
effort, though. So I think it would just be the back
outside.
alley of the
Yeah.
tavern.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
back
saying
alley.
well, maybe then it could. Another possibility is that maybe like one of the tavern keepers that are there,
Like,
they like
wakes up
throw a
him.
bucket of water on him
Hmm.
to wake him up.
That's
Or
a
do
fair shout
something to
for
wake him
sure.
up.
So
That's
it could go
another
that way
possibility.
if you need to roll that way, Mike.
Okay.
But yeah, I wouldn't say
so
Art is going to wake up at this point of his own accord. He's going to be waiting for someone to wake him up, or a couple hours.
Art also has the same dream that he always has,
Mm-hmm.
but it's something urges him to wake up.
Well, that works for the character. Fine enough.
That's boring.
That works. I'm not going to disagree with it because that is like okay. Hold on. Can you give Art something based off his history and reading last night that the dream makes a little more sense to him? Give me something, please. They're saying it's urgent. Why do I think it's urgent that Art's waking up?
He needs a reason.
Yeah, like
He's trying to think. So
no.
hard
Hold
right
on.
now.
Do you want it to just be that it's like a shock emotional wake up?
It's like someone yelled at you to wake up in your dream.
So Breath of the Wild first. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Great. Fantastic. We're going that route.
And you.
Is it scary or is it just like is it when you say yell for the wake up? Is it a scary wake up yell or is it a concerned wake up yell?
Urgent wake up.
Okay.
Sound.
I am going to immediately get up from laying underneath the table and bash my head into the table.
Damn.
Like a nice loud bonk there.
And then the books you were reading fell off
Yes.
the table.
Yep, I'm in. This is fine. After knocking over the books, Art is going to look at them. Your turn to interject anything important in these books before they get put away.
You notice that there's a new book that wasn't there before last night.
This is very similar to what happened to Art. Oh, I like that. Oh, did you read the backstory while we were talking
No,
during the session?
I did not. But I was trying to.
Holy shit! You're gonna like
Oh
the
my
backstory.
gosh.
Anyway, that's fantastic. Cool. So Art having a moment recognizes or sees a book that he hasn't seen before in the stack that he was reading, but it seems like a familiar book to him, and so he starts looking through it. What would you like me to do if there's a roll, or how would you like me to behave?
Well, the thing is, you can't read the book. It's in a different language.
What language?
A language
only
you've
reason
never
is-
seen before,
Okay.
or have never. In your travels, you've never seen this language before. It's
We'll
like
let it
an
go.
ancient
That's fine.
language. Why?
Yeah. Okay. I don't want to. I may have built the character to be good at every language except Common.
Would you know?
So that's the
like,
joke.
Would you know, like?
Super ancient. We'll let it go. Here's the thing. I'm
like,
not gonna go with like if you wanted to say it's like
Olympian?
Greek or Roman or Olympian. Sure. I don't think I know that. Well, that's fine. I don't think I had Olympian. I don't think I put that down anywhere. But I know basically all the other languages of the kingdoms of D&D. So that's why I was a little like, what language?
Yeah, what language?
So
It's like he's
okay.
like listing 5, and I'm like, I know that.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned because I was gonna be like, I know dragon, I know orc, I know dwarvish, I know a little common, elvish, and draconic. Yeah. So that's why I wanted to be a librarian, is because I got buffs that were like, oh, you could be really good with language, and I was like, I can understand everybody. This will be interesting.
And then I
Except
throw you a book from the gods.
Yeah, that's fine. So okay, knowing that I know not every language, let's say, but every language that Art has learned, he goes, noticing that he cannot read this. He knows that this is a book that he should get looked at by the librarian and go, hey, do you recognize this or recognize this language? So he's going to put it in his little satchel, and he's going to keep it with him until he's going to hold the book, so he's not looking like a thief. I just realized I'm in a library. And he's going to, like, look around to see if anyone is up at 6 in the morning in the library. Is there anybody else? Did staff start? Yeah.
It's pretty quiet still.
Quiet as in no one around?
Library.
Or should I be rolling to check?
You should check.
Is it library quiet or dead quiet?
And then I'm assuming that would just be perception, so boop, boop, boop. Middling.
It looks like who would be here looks like early, like, I don't know, students trying to cram in or like get early.
So I've done this. I used to work at university. I'll give you this. It's before staff has showed up when 24 access is still allowed. I actually know what this would look like. Okay.
Wait,
So the
that's a thing?
Yeah, a lot of university libraries will do that, where they'll have a section of the library that's 24/7 for the students to study, and they'll have some student workers maybe, but they're not librarians by any means. They're just there to make sure people don't do anything chaotic.
And again, that's just because most community colleges.
Yeah.
It's
That's
different.
different.
I was like, wait,
never
that
seen a
I was
community
like, oh wait,
college that did that.
Not a full-on uni.
Yeah, university it's
good to
different
know.
because you have like dorms, so it's for the dorm people
Yeah.
to study at night without having to be in their dorm with a roommate. But anyway, so okay, I could understand that. Art's gonna basically after having this is my life in college. Anyway, reading books I don't understand and almost failing tests. Yep. Art's gonna proceed to take all the books that had scattered around. He's gonna stack them back on the table and get them ready to be put away. He's gonna keep to the side the one book, and he's gonna either keep it on him or keep it in eyesight. We'll just say keep it on him, where he's gonna walk around with that book. Again, the backstory of him with books that disappear, or appear in his life, he does not trust that this is not important. So he would like to check this book out. So he's going to put away the rest of the books. He's going to sit there and look at the book and see if he can start to learn the language of the book. See if there's any like similarities to where certain symbols are that would reflect on verb or noun usage, and see if he can understand it. And he's going to wait until staff would show up or until the next event so he can take the book out.
You just study the book. What would that be under?
I don't know if you want to rock that as a history, insight, religion. It really depends on... So we're doing me trying to understand a language. If we're going to do that, it would either to me be investigation, because I'm trying to learn it through something, or insight. I would say investigation because of my stats would be better. But
isn't insight more like
naturally knowing it?
It's like I thought that would be like intent.
Oh, see, wisdom. So that to me is like insight is like you already know something. You have insight into it. It's having knowledge prior to the fact. That's why it's under wisdom and not intelligence. Whereas intelligence would be like trying to figure something out. You know what I mean?
Okay. But
it's up to you what you want to roll it for. I'm cool with not having it's going to be a good buff if I do investigation. So it's your call.
You can do investigation while this is happening. Yeah.
Okay. That. So this is me trying to learn the language of the gods. You tell me.
Bro instantly can read it.
Can I read it as well as my common? My common's trash, and I'm working on it. So that could be a fair... Like, I don't know all of it, but I can kind of pick out the things.
I would say you get, like...
I'm being very generous because I rolled a 19.
You get, like, you get, like, the intent. Like, you get, like, I don't know.
Like, I'm starting to recognize where words are being commonly used or symbols, and I can kind of, like, okay, this is probably them doing this, and they're talking about a person here. But I don't know the context, right? I go, okay, this is a person. and then this is like the subject, and it's like, okay, well, I don't know what the subject is. I haven't, like, you know what I mean? I'm starting to break
Yeah,
down the structure.
I
Let's
feel
do
like-
that so I don't break your goddamn session. Because if that was a 20, I'd just go, Mike, do you want to just tell me the truth of the world now? Like,
Yeah, kind of took a gamble right there, wouldn't I?
yeah, I'm being very nice. I'm not fighting for my character to be all-knowing right now.
Well, no, I feel like yeah, if you keep on studying this book, you'll eventually get it. Hopefully.
Yeah, we can line that. Like, whatever the requirement is to eventually learn the book, you figure out how many ticks I gotta hit, and we'll say I hit 1 tick where I'm starting to understand it in this session. I like that.
Okay.
Because otherwise, if that was, unless I roll a 20, we'll call it a double tick then, right?
Okay. Well, we'll fast forward a couple hours. The librarian finally showed up. She.
Did the guard show up before them? Because both of Ambrose and were coming by.
Yeah, about that. I rolled pretty shitty for Ugg, so you guys.
So he's slowly dragging. He's very slowly dragging.
You
Why
also
don't you
might.
It's
You
not
might.
funnier.
You might also gotten lost too.
It makes sense. Rolls low. Ambrose rolls
He's
low.
So.
All right, fair enough. I just wanted to check. I wanted to make sure we weren't missing out on that with time and whatnot.
And
All
I
right,
don't think,
so a couple,
I don't think
couple hours
Ambrose
later.
really minds getting there on time anyway.
Fair. Yeah, Ambrose is trying to get the sleep in, but he's just like, does this guy even know where we're going? I've been out here for 3 hours. This city is like a mile wide. What the hell's going?
So yeah. There's slightly more people. The librarian finally came in.
Yeah, the main section of the library is now open, so you can get to anything, anywhere type stuff. Art's gonna go up to the librarian after having correctly organized all the books back earlier, and I have only 1 book, and look at her and go, oh, would like to borrow this book. Slightly better common than yesterday, by the way. Just slightly.
She's like, oh, okay. Let me take a look at it then.
And then Art's gonna, as she says, she goes, I've never seen this. Who would have made this? Who wrote?
And she's looking at puzzly too. She looks at it also puzzled, saying, this doesn't look like anything that we have here. And she's just checking the book over. Like
She's looking for like anything that would identify it as a library book. Yeah. And art isn't like 100% on the like markings of every library and how they keep track, right? Maybe they all keep it a little different. Otherwise, I could be rolling in my grave not knowing that isn't a library book. But he's going to just be like, oh.
She's like, yeah.
Do you know who would know? No, not no. Kano. Do you know who would Kano?
She just looks up and is like, no. I've never seen this language before in my life, or this book. And when you were looking through the book also has like weird, strange like symbols too.
Yeah. Like things like
it looks like runes, but
like diagram-ish things. I know what you're talking about.
No, the book cover is covered in a blue lines, which could be like runes or something, but neither of you guys know.
Yeah, okay, so we're just looking at it like unsure what that's about. And then Art kind of is just gonna look at her. She's still looking at the book, I assume.
Yeah, she's just turning it over, open it up. She's like, yeah.
Art's gonna suggest, wonder if someone left the book here.
And she was like, that's possible, but the last time I checked, you're the only one here last night.
Art doesn't think about the students that were mentioned in the morning, but maybe they weren't here. That's fair. Art proceeds to then go, do you mind if I take it? That sounds oddly British for some reason, and I actually intended it for it too. That sentence is one, like, there's gonna be some, anyway, you'll find out more about Art later.
You mind if I take it?
Yeah, thank you, Eth, perfect. Exactly how it sounds. I'm looking for that. I can't do Cockney.
But
Wait, what's Cockney? What's that?
That's like a
Art-
style of
Art-
like a British accent
Art
kind
learned
of.
how to
Don't worry, I got you. I'll
Art
repeat your
learned
stuff.
how to talk common by watching television.
Well, so there's a little bit of you'll get it anyway.
She's like, I mean, I guess you could take it. It doesn't
I mean, it's
belong
not
to us.
theirs. Yeah, exactly.
And unless someone comes and claims it lost, I don't see why not.
Art nodded, like goes, "Thank you." Hands her a little piece of paper with his librarian information. By the way, basically like you would have a card for your business, right? But it's just about him in the library at his Orcish camp.
I imagine him
card.
slipping it to her like upside down, face down, like it's a
This-
shady deal or something.
Well, no, I'm thinking this is more like a business card for information to contact him, not necessarily to rent out a book. And he's going to go, if someone asks, please have them
Contact you.
find me. Yes, contact. And Art just starts mumbling contact to himself a bit to try and remember that word. Because knowing 6 languages gets kind of hard when they're not all structured in any way together.
I don't know, just be that guy that like always goes to different countries and like surprises them by speaking their native language.
So the thing is if you learn root languages, you can do that. The problem with this game is there's not fucking root languages. So it's all based off of chaos.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She's like, oh.
Because like there's like multiple
You're a
languages
librarian
like,
too,
based
huh?
off Latin. So.
Well,
Right,
nice to
and
meet
But
you.
you not know me?
She's like,
Huh?
says under her breath, is like, I didn't think. Oh, okay.
You not know
And
me?
then he's gonna hold on. Did I put down the name of the? I didn't. It's gonna say on it, the head librarian. Hold on. I guess we'll say Art, head librarian of. I'm trying to think of a really good.
A library name?
What's a good word for that?
The salty spittoon?
That's solid. The sorry, there we go. Got it.
SpongeBob.
Art, the head librarian of the Loktar and Hammerstone Library,
Oh.
and then it's going to put a location on
Ooh.
it, and the location is going to just say the Hammerstone Orcish camp.
Okay, you gotta write that down, is it?
That's a nice name.
Well, Loktar Ogar is for victory or death. Thank you, World of Warcraft. That's the only reason I could think of an Orcish thing.
Yeah, World of Warcraft.
That's the only reason. I'm not gonna lie to anybody. It's just I was like Loktar Ogar. Okay, hold on, not Ogar. I need a dwarvish name. That's the split for my
Oh.
character.
That randomly reminds me. I walked into I found a Warhammer store.
Hammer, what?
Walked into
Loktar and Hammerstone.
Loktar
That's the name
and
of the library, and then it's the Hammerstone Orcish camp.
Do they say Hammerstone like Rockin', or do they say that like Rockinstone?
Oh, you'll get to-
Loktar and Hammerstone.
I ain't spoiled nothing for you. You get to meet the family at some point if we're lucky. It'll be interesting.
Ooh,
I like the idea of the camp being found because it could be a cool little side plot. Hell, it might even be the Hot Springs episode when you find out about Art's dad.
and then we can all compare sizes.
Oh,
I-
God.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's fine. And then Art's gonna now satchel that book. He's going to ask the librarian where he can go get breakfast. So
How
he's
would
so
you like to say
the way
that?
up, the way Heath got point. I realized it as I said it that way.
What?
So he's going to go. Trying to think of what a good word for. He's gonna. All right, got it. Art's gonna look at librarian and kind of go. Beer.
Beer?
Where can I find beer?
You want to go to a tavern?
Morning. Morning meal.
Breakfast.
Breakfast.
You want?
And you hold on. In Art's mind, he hears break and fast, and he's not. He's like, break fast. Why break fast? Shouldn't break be slow?
She's like, no. Morning food.
Okay, we're here. That part comes through clear, by the way.
He just speaks
Like
perfectly.
he's not
Yes,
an
we are
idiot.
here.
He just
He's like,
doesn't know these
uh-huh.
words. He's like, yep.
Yes, we are here.
There is a place not far. Called the Last Stop Tavern.
Last Stop Tavern. He's gonna take out a little notepad and like write that down and go.
It'll have a big sign saying Last Stop.
He's gonna then take his notebook, and he's gonna go. Can you write? As he shows that he has written it down, not in common. He's written down what that would sound like as letters in Orcish, so he doesn't know what it would look like because he doesn't write in the same language as common. So he just kind of hands over the thing and goes, "Can you write that?"
Oh, okay, yeah, no, she does.
I don't know if she can recognize that the above is Orcish, but she just sees the symbols for Orcish for the exact same thing she said phonetically.
She's like, I'll just write below it, and then she just writes.
She just writes over on top of it.
Art's gonna look, pull it over, look at it, and go.
Put the little parentheses, put it in parentheses underneath his.
Yeah.
word.
Yeah. Oh, why did you do that to him? Why did you do that to him?
What?
This is going to be. It's fine. He's gonna look at it and go, okay, thank you, and he's going to start to leave.
You're gonna ruin his life with parentheses. The concept of that.
Did I just invent the
you don't know
Yes,
what
you just did essentially.
Art asked for it to be written as it is shown on the sign.
Oh no!
Yeah, and I'm like, where is Curly?
So
line?
He's going to start to head for the door. You can continue the session now with someone else if we want to pause for Art, because I think he's about to have a day.
Oh no! He's gonna take it too literally?
I don't know what the character's gonna do till the roll happens. All right, with this one, because this is a reason to check.
So it's been a couple hours. I say it's about 6.
It took 2 hours to get to the library.
Well,
and he's still dripping. He has the oatmeal in his face is now dry.
oh god!
He's got like a little oatmeal in the corner of his lip.
Not even a little thing. It's like it was
Randy
dripping off his face, and it's
by
funny,
like 9 or 10.
9 or 10 a.m. 9 or 10 a.m. for Randy.
Huh?
Jesus, would your character be awake by 9 or 10 in the morning?
Maybe.
Okay, all right. So
a passerby comes and pisses him away.
For the sake of it, we'll say that it's there's enough sunlight that it is obnoxious. This isn't like sleeping inside.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So are you waking up out of that alley now?
Yes.
Right.
Randy's up. He's up.
All right, cool. So you're outside of the tavern. You got drunk last night and then dropped off in the alley.
Mhm.
What are you doing? / Doc, intervene.
Oh, let's see. You had the same nightmare, yada yada.
He is so over this.
Well, it's only so many times that he can split the same dialogue where it's like, so you learn about this. All right, now you learn about this. All right, now you.
So yeah, you
I don't
had
know.
the
That just
same.
sounds like lazy DMing.
Oh, damn.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna give you a deal. You run a session of regular D&D, and we'll have this combo again.
I
Lazy
bet.
DMing.
Bet. Bet.
Okay. I'm trying to think how to bring everyone together.
Yeah, take your time.
We got teleported in our dream. No, I have interdimensional powers. I just bring everyone to me.
Jeez. Look, if you have interdimensional powers, me as an artificer will break Mike's game. Don't tell me that.
I'm just saying because Doc was saying that earlier.
We could have
about my
firearms. We have
character.
guns. It'd be crazy.
True.
I mean,
Like real guns too, not like in-game guns. I mean like M16 assault rifles.
I mean, you want that?
No, I don't know. I'm just saying. Be careful.
And
if you start
I would
saying
like a
people
gun.
have interdimensional power. It's gonna be like
I would like a gun.
Let's see.
level 1 D&D character able to pull the Thanos glove. Fucking.
I am inevitable.
Trying to think hard. My brain's still fried.
Yeah, of course.
I see the Patrick smoke coming off his gears.
Okay. Let me just.
He's also really trying to think after using his brain power to remember if I told him about the hero game or not.
Art? No, you definitely told me about that.
I did not, but okay,
But-
go on.
Okay, so Art, you make a perception roll.
We getting Percepti out in here.
I think my bonus is a plus.
We're getting Seppy Deppy.
Why are my perceptions 13s? Whatever.
Okay, so
We take those.
Not really.
Oh, I forgot I could switch.
13's kind of bad.
Damn, unlucky 13?
It's just it's not enough to be really effective, but it's not enough to not be effective. So we got to come
So-
to some kind of middling, and it's never. I hate that roll.
okay, well. Yeah,
Anything between 7 and 13 sucks.
Well, you feel like a nudge, right? When you're walking in the crowd, you feel like someone like nudge your shoulder.
So just for frame of reference, characters 5'6". Totally fine if that's the case, but just want to make sure for reference of whoever's about to nudge me.
You just see, hey, and you look below, and it's like a
I don't. Yeah,
3-foot
that's why I
guy.
don't know. Like, I don't know how tall or short this person is to do that. I want to be like, let's make sure you understand the body.
He's like a 6 foot. Yeah, cloak.
Okay, alright.
You can't really see him. He's all cloaked, has hood up.
Hey.
There's like a shoulder check on you. You feel lighter though.
Can I try to stop that from even occurring?
You sure could.
So, if I was gonna roll for what he's about to try to do to me, which would be a sleight of hand, I'm assuming,
Mm-hmm.
would it be? So was that perception the check? I'm assuming.
Yeah, check and see if you saw someone coming.
If I noticed if that happened.
Yeah. I don't know what you do for stopping the sleight of hand.
Well, that's the perception, I would assume. My thought there is if you perceive it well enough, you would stop it from happening.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Right? So that's my logic on that. That's why I'm like, oh, okay, all right, got it. Otherwise, like that's why I was like, okay, let me check what that's about. About 6 foot, shaded person. How crowded is it where we're at? Curiosity. A good question. I should. Yeah.
It's not like shoulder to shoulder, but there's a good chunk of people.
So,
It's crowded, but it's not like you have a good 6 feet apart from people. People are
yeah. This is the only close person to me, for more or less, right? So what I'm gonna do is Art's gonna like as he gets nudged and recognizes that something's happened, and he's lost either that guy nudged something off of him, or something like that. He's immediately gonna look to the person in broken common attempt, because I'm assuming they're near-ish by, and be like, "Sir, I believe you dropped this," and he's going to hold out a kind of like coin purse-looking thing, and it's just going to be the actual of what that is probably just going to be like a bag of marbles, because that's something my character has, which is cool.
Oh.
And it's just going to be sitting. Sir, you dropped this, and he's going to hold it out to that person.
the guy looks back, looks at him, and then breaks out into a run.
Cool, we're chasing. Now, that was the thought, but it's just going to be the first. Well, hold on. Can I try to use a performance check or a deception check beforehand? So before he runs, can I try to convince him that this is actually his? Or does he not care if it's his no matter what?
His whole objective was to lift something
Okay.
off of you.
Yeah. I just wanted to check if it's like the only.
He just turned around to recognize that you noticed, and then he's like, "I'm fucked," and then broke out into a run.
Just for the sake of it, I just want to know if I deceive him. No, he definitely immediately ran. Fair. I just wanted, if it rolled a 20, I just wanted the scenario to play out. That's all. All right, so I will attempt to keep up with him at a speed of 30.
Okay, and while this is happening, Ambrose, if you're still here, hello?
Yep.
Okay. Ugg is like, oh look, there's a disturbance! Screw the library, let's go see what's happening over there! And he starts dragging you towards a cloaked figure and what are you, a half-orc again? Well,
No, I'm a tiefling.
No, I meant Art.
Oh, yeah, half orc. Yeah, about 5'6", half orc.
Yep, he drags you off into that direction.
I tried to resist and break free.
You do?
While arguing that we were told to watch or investigate the library.
Okay.
And that's not my monkey, it's not my circus.
Okay, so let's see. My strength versus your. It would be dexterity for him? Yeah.
Oh.
Because he's trying to slip out? Or it would be strength for the strength?
Slip out.
I'm trying to think of which one it would be, though. I mean, I'm the DM, I can just say which one, so... You know what, use your dexterity versus my strength. How about that? Oh, fuck. Never mind.
Don't ask how about that. Just say.
Huh?
Don't give him the choice. Don't give him the choice.
No, it was... I don't know. Anywho. Ugh. Roll a natural 20.
No.
Oh my god.
So,
Finally he rolls good.
So, he literally lifts you up on his shoulder, like he's carrying you over his shoulder. And now he just broke off in a run. Like, this is the fastest you ever seen this man go. Like for a big
He went
dude.
really slow dragging you.
It's like when you see
So,
the
like,
big
getting
football,
you.
like, linebackers, and you're like, Jesus, they can move quick. Okay.
It's like a big boy. It's like high agility. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, sort of like that. And he now has you, like, you. I'll let you decide. Do you want to be over his shoulders with your head facing like his back, or do you want to be facing forward where he's running to?
I guess facing forward. I don't want to be near the cannon, you know.
Okay, fair enough.
I feel like that'll be just as bad as being in the swamp itself.
I don't. Okay.
And with the way this man's moving, it's gonna turn into a swamp.
Oh, good God.
Okay, so
I would be surprised if I didn't see Shrek's head pop out of his butt saying, "Get out of my swamp."
Oh my gosh.
okay. Well, okay. So this cloaked man turns into an alleyway and trips.
How long have I been? Oh, okay. All right. Run it. Never mind.
What? What do you want?
No. You run it. Never mind. I realized that I should assume that this is working this way. Go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is very convoluted, by the way.
Yeah, I understand now.
So after chasing him for a good a minute or two, he turns into an alleyway. And then he trips over a body.
No. Yep.
Oh
okay.
my. Oh.
I had a feeling it was going to wake someone up. Yeah, this is why I was going to pause you because I was going to try to stop him when he was in the dead sprint. But if this works for your canon, we're rolling it.
So Randy,
Oh my gosh,
you are
nice.
woken to someone kicking you right in the stomach.
Oh, fuck!
Not really a kick so much as, but yes, it's
Well,
still
yeah,
a
I'm
kick.
I'm a frail little man. Okay, that would hurt either way.
I somehow highly doubt that, but
Okay, I'm just gonna set this up ahead of time. My character is like a dwarf and an orc came together and made a beautiful child that is like very much a mixed race, right?
You have a child?
And he's going to be the most bulky, intelligent motherfucker, and you, the racist, is the scrawny dude who can't take a kick.
Yep.
This is too good. It's too good.
Yep.
Anyway, continue.
Oh no, you're okay. No, no.
So he stumbles, drops Art's I guess his bag, which has
Oh, he
the
took
book
the whole
in it.
bag.
He took the bag that had the book in it.
It's like taking. He took like a laptop bag off me.
Yes.
This isn't a small. Jesus Christ! All right, I love how you're like. You noticed you were lighter. This is something
Okay,
that's across my shoulders. How the
More,
fuck?
you wouldn't notice that. Bro was like trying to pull off a thing where you like unequip all their clothes and armor and you just leave them naked.
Like he
And they
pulled
don't
it.
notice.
He legitimately pulled the like Fallout moment where you steal someone's clothes and it comes off their body. Like that's what
Exactly,
just
that's what I'm
happened.
saying. That
Yeah.
or like in Skyrim, like that shit is pulling that.
All right. Anyway, so my bag gets dropped over there. Fair.
Okay. And then so you run up.
Actually, what's gonna happen? Does Art see? What's your character's name, Snarf? I'm sorry.
Randy.
Randy, thank you. All right, I'll try to keep that. That one's gonna be hard because it's a little too normal for the session. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But
Honestly, I got
do
so
my
used to
best.
saying Daryl. I thought it was Daryl. I knew it wasn't Daryl, but I couldn't remember the real name.
Anyway, he's gonna see Randy get hurt. He's gonna see the guy get tripped. What's the condition of the guy who got tripped dropping the bag?
He did like a front flip roll, and he's now picking him. He's in the process of picking himself back up.
Okay, so Art's gonna go for the bag still then, so he's going to maneuver around after seeing the trip happen. He's going to maneuver around Randy, and he's going to grab his bag, and he's going to proceed to whip out his hand crossbow, which is something that is basically, for anyone who looks at the character model there that I have in the Roll20, it is something that actually works where it comes forward from the wrist, and he can use it. And it basically it's mechanical in a way that you would expect, like the Assassin's Blade.
Yeah, I was about to
wrist
say,
blade.
like, so it's like Assassin's Creed.
A bit
for a
like that,
crossbow.
but like a crossbow that actually extends. So he's gonna take that and he's gonna aim it directly
so
at
it
the
comes
guy
into
that
a
stole
full
his
thing,
shit.
okay.
And then at this point,
He's not gonna fire. He's just gonna aim.
At this point, also Ugg and Ambrose has come into the alleyway too.
Did they see me get okay, well, about to find out what thinks of the situation. That's gonna be interesting.
I was like,
And then
You
left
stop.
hand of Art is like holding his bag behind his shield, just like absolutely the fuck not. This is not going out of my possession again.
Yeah, just like skirts to a halt. He's like, he puts down Ambrose. He's like, hey, bud, you take care of this. I'm kind of winded.
As he says that,
And
Art's gonna
he's like-
look back
he's like-
and just be like,
He's like,
guards,
well,
guards, help, guards.
he's like,
And he's like trying to point at the man.
he's like, he has his like one hand on the like on the building. He's like, I'll be right there with you, sir. Bud, can you?
You really hold it. Damn.
Yep. It's really
Can't tell if
It's
it's
a-
real or if you're acting.
good method acting. It's all good method acting. Trust me.
So, Ambrose. So ahead of you, there is a man. There's a half orc aiming a crossbow at this cloaked dude.
Mhm.
This cloaked dude is slowly getting up, and
The crossbow man, noticing you, does lean back and go, guards, like, help, in the same kind of, like, line. He's trying to get you to... He's not... Yep.
and you also see Randy on the ground.
Yes, indeed. You see the shriveled up, homeless dude.
I did not think
Um,
that Daryl or Randy was that skinny.
All right, so I start walking towards where where we came from because I was told to go watch the library.
Alright, so you just
Oh
in
my
the situation.
God.
Beautiful. Okay. So he sees you... So Art sees you leaving and is confused. We'll wait until what does. Does
I
I
even
don't
do
think he's
anything.
doing much right now.
Yeah.
Poor guy's gonna have a stroke.
He's like, buddy, you're supposed to stay. We're supposed to stay.
Buddy!
Worst part is Mike is definitely like doing the cough intentionally, but it's causing his
Oh,
actual
God.
cough to happen. Like,
Oh, lightheaded a little.
yeah, that feeling.
Oh
So,
my gosh, that
yeah,
is
so- Art will notice that there's a
Ugh.
guard leaving
and Ugg is slowly dying.
and an unuseful guard, and he's just going to return to aiming at the dude and keeping priority of the guy laying down.
Okay. Randy, before we do anything else, do you want to do anything?
Okay, so I'm gonna see this big green.
Hold on, I didn't trip you. Hold on, I didn't run into you.
I know.
Just
Hold
know.
on, hold on.
That's all I'm saying.
Randy's gonna see this guy. It looks like he's holding a weapon of some sort. And Randy's gonna go, "Oh God, please don't kill me, please." He's gonna go cower in the
Get
corner.
distracted by this for a second, and he's gonna look over and go, "Art, don't kill." And he's gonna just kind of like he still has the bow, so he's holding the one crossbow in the same direction, but looking at you. Your turn to let this guy escape, Doc. I'm giving you all the outs you can fucking get.
Yeah, no, he.
He's not taking
give
the
me a
bag,
second.
but he can escape.
Yeah, give me a
Like-
second. Oh God.
Oh yeah, that's
Because-
okay. So is gonna do something. Okay.
Well, maybe, yeah. We'll see if they can
No,
get past the
that's-
coughing
that's-
fit.
No,
No,
because
that'd be
Doc is
dying.
acting for right now. That's why.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So so surely it's turn.
Okay, so when you were momentarily distracted by the frail, shitty-haired man,
Yelling, "Oh, please don't kill me!" and us just like, sorry. Blah, blah, blah. Art's
second-
Art.
the second you looked away, the man vanishes.
Fine by me.
Seemingly thin air. There we go. God damn.
Art will. Does it make a noise? Do I know he vanished? Like, or is it just like?
It's one of those. It's one of those. You looked away, looked back, and he's gone.
Okay, yeah. I look back. I notice he's gone.
You're like,
Art's gonna resheath his weapon, and he's just gonna look down and try and help the man on the ground up.
Randy's just fucking shaking right now.
Yep,
Scared for his life.
understood. Art's gonna. Does Randy know any language other than Common? I don't think
No.
so. Just
God,
a
no.
curious question.
No.
Look, man. For all we know, he's racist, but secretly had like an elf mom or something. Like I don't know. So I figured I'd check.
Who
Um,
abandoned him to go get the milk?
Yeah.
Yeah, and,
And
that's
then-
why he's racist towards elves.
Boom.
Yeah,
epic story.
made him
We
for
can look
the
into
milk
the
man.
story. I wanted to just check if there's any features to him outside of being, human and common. That's all.
Besides
so-
being human, common, and racist.
Very
Any
common
other
is
traits?
yeah, they're right. But Art's gonna reach down and he's going to offer to help the man, and he's going to just kind of, in broken common, just go, "You okay?" And he's actually going to use like, oh no, I can't yet. I have to wait till next level. It's right. Fuck, I forgot. I pre-played that. Anyway, he's going to actually just try to pick him up if he'll accept the help.
Randy's just gonna stand up by
Can I
himself.
charisma check you?
Sure. Yeah.
It'll be persuasion. I have 0 additional. Just a curious, like. So you would. I think your charisma would be the other roll, by the way, or perception, depending on like how we want to look at it. You're trying to perceive me being charismatic, or if it's just your charisma versus mine. Either way works to me. Doc,
I
your
don't
call.
know. Yeah, what's the call?
Charisma versus charisma.
Okay.
What is that?
The other one I've seen defended was like
20.
wisdom, where it's like you're so wise you don't care about charisma.
I don't see Randy being wise.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm not saying that.
somehow. I wonder why.
Oh, you have a -3 in charisma. That's correct.
Yeah,
Right.
yep.
Shit. I even tried to give you an out and didn't know that. Okay.
I forgot.
Wait, what?
He is. I'm gonna put it this way. Art, while yes, a green monstrosity, when he sheathed his weapon, you can see there is a genuine sincerity from him to help you after seeing you get injured. He's gonna reach down and see if you're willing to take the hand.
Randy's just gonna stand up by himself.
Cool. I call that fair. That's valid. We'll take that. So he sees you get up and he goes, "Oh, you're okay. Great." And he kind of looks through his bag that he got stolen, and he pulls out a health potion and hands it to you. And he goes, "That guy must have kicked you pretty hard. Here."
Randy is not gonna accept that. Hell no. Hell no.
Is your character gonna say something, or is he just gonna not accept it and be quiet? Like how you? Here.
He could be shooken right now.
No, for sure. But he's
shocked.
But is that what he is? What's going on? Yeah, lead. What do you do?
Yeah. What is Randy? That's a good question.
Yeah,
I feel like Randy's a state of mind.
Yeah, okay. So seeing that this man isn't speaking,
conservative old
and is
man
definitely
in office.
taken aback by this, he's gonna take away the potion and just be like, "Oh, okay," and look over it on cue, and he's gonna say to that cloaked man stole my bag. Where did he? Who?
What? He looks.
He's just
looks,
confused.
Looks back up. Is like, what happened to the other guy?
He vanished. Wait, hold on. I know the word. I'll assume he randomly knows the word vanish for some reason. Whatever. To an extent, it's gonna be hard for me to keep up this whole thing. Yeah, he poofed. Well, he didn't poof though. You said. That's why I'm like,
he just vanished.
He gone. He gone.
He gone. Yeah, okay, he gone. There you go. He gone. Well, I'm trying to explain that he left without being obvious that he left. Gone means he could have just walked, but whatever. Yeah, fair enough. My guy doesn't. So he goes, he gone. He take bag. I take back my bag. And he's like clasping bag.
That's. I'm glad to. Whew. Glad to work.
And then he goes. He takes a health potion out and hands it over to Do you need?
Oh, I just need a moment. I just need a moment. Where's my partner at?
He went out hall alley. He left to street.
To go. Oh, okay. Well, do you know how to get to the library?
Indeed.
Cool.
Actually,
How?
this one will be random British, indubitably. Sorry.
Ew.
Randy finally says a word and says ew.
Yeah, he hears my character go indubitably. He goes ew, and he goes, and Art will be like, oh, not mute. Genuinely thought couldn't talk.
Cool. Where library? You just
Art.
be like,
Art could show.
is it cool? And then
we're gonna leave Randy.
Yep.
We're
Okay.
gonna leave him in the. We're gonna leave. Like I don't. What he? Hold on. Randy is his own being. He could choose to follow or not follow in these situations. I attempted to befriend him. I outrolled him in charisma. He still is a dick, but we'll let it go because it's the character. Hell, actually, for the sake of it, roll again, Snarf. We'll
Alright.
say you have an advantage of being a dick to my guy. It actually makes sense. If it's a all right, so it's still. We'll call. Well, you're somehow able to be. We'll let you have it this time. But come on, you gotta start listening to your rolls, man.
Fine.
No, it's fine. For the moment, it's fine. We'll call it. It's fine. Randy is still there. He said you. He doesn't like the British. You've heard that I'm going to a library. I don't know if that piques Randy's interest. I don't think it does. But what Art's gonna do is go. I could show you to the way to the library if. Where is this? And he shows the pad with the name of the tavern.
Oh, it's right over there. And he literally
We're behind it. We're behind it is the joke. Yeah.
Yes. It's like you're basically there. Just go around the building.
And so Art's gonna peek around the corner, see the sign, and go, but that's not this.
I mean that's
Looking
the
at
last... He's like, that's the last stop tavern.
and then Art's gonna like take out a quill, and he's just gonna circle right around the fucking parentheses. Go, what is?
Oh, I don't know either.
The quotations. Yeah, I'm not expecting to know this stuff.
I'm not one of those learned fellows. He puts up a quotation marks in his hands.
But you want library?
Guard.
Oh.
He points
And then
to the badge.
so you're like, oh, guard in the back. He's like, okay, gotcha.
Someone was complaining about some sort of lights. Something during the night.
Lights in the library. Art's just gonna be like, hey, he's gonna very, very, very like have the nervous eyes of like, let me show you the way to the library, and that's gonna come out way clearer and common than you're used to Art talking.
He's like, thanks. Thanks, buddy.
Let me show you the
And
way
he
to
grabs
the
him by the arm and leans on him.
Yes.
Anyway,
What if every time Art ends up
wait,
speaking
hold on. How
very
tall is
fluently,
he
it's
to
only
be
in
if
British?
he's gonna do that?
Oh,
My guy's not that big.
How tall are you again?
5'6".
Yeah, no, he's like 5'10", 5'11".
Oh, okay. All right. I thought he was like, when you said he was a big guy, I'm thinking also like 6 foot something. Okay, you're thinking
No,
like
he's,
wide.
He's wide.
Yeah, wide. Okay. So we'll start heading over to the library.
Okay, Randy, do you want to do anything?
Just gonna cower in the corner, I suppose.
Oh well, hold on. We've left. We're gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gone.
Yeah. I'm still shook.
Okay.
Still shook.
And you have your
What?
emotional
What?
support.
The gun. Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Real
Okay.
shock.
All right. I get it.
He has
Fair.
he has his emotional support pickaxe on it. Not pickaxe. What was it? Fork.
Pitchfork.
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 Pitchfork, yeah.
Wait.
His hand.
How did you have a pitchfork on you at all times?
You know,
He has a
that's a
tiny-
great question.
Very
All right.
I guess-
We're in GTA logic. It's fine. You just shove it up your ass. It's fine. Whatever. This is fine. We don't need to figure this out because then I have to figure out a lot of things for my character too. This is fine.
Like, I'm supposed to have a potato sack with me too. I don't know where that went. I don't- that was my rations that I brought.
You know, it's
Does
also,
he have the pitchfork or did he leave it at the bar?
Probably left it at the bar.
No, the people at the bar threw all your belongings too on top
Oh,
of you.
that's very kind. That's very kind.
That's incredibly kind.
I also feel like they dropped the sack of potatoes on top of your head too, so you might have a bump.
Or you've been sleeping on the potato sack as like a pillow now.
For brain damage.
Oh, definitely with this character.
Does like 5 points of damage.
Yeah, I guess Randy will just sit there eating a potato.
A raw potato.
Uncooked.
Just eat it like an apple.
That is a bad
What the
idea.
fuck's that?
That's his coat food. This is a
Oh,
yeah.
no wonder his no
You know
wonder
that's
he's so fucked
actually
up.
like pretty poisonous to
Yes,
humans,
that's what I'm
right?
saying. Yeah, you should not eat raw potatoes in any way. That is
Depending on
like
the
that will
type,
fuck you up.
it could actually fuck you up. Potato seeds will kill you, by the way. Don't ever eat raw potato seeds.
Oh, okay.
This is why he's the way he is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That,
Fair
he got
enough.
fucked up.
He's a racist because he ate potato seeds.
Well, potato seeds are legit carcinogenic. It could fucking destroy your brain in ways. Yeah.
You know what?
So we confirmed that racism is a
Carcinogenic.
brain
That
issue.
That was from potatoes, yeah.
Apparently.
Racism is
I like
something
this.
messed up.
This is
in
a
the brain.
nice set.
Yeah,
Good AI art generation moments. Nice.
I forgot to switch it to when we were in the alleyway.
That's a nice alleyway, though. I like that. That makes it really clear to some extent of like, yeah,
It took a while to actually get this one.
yeah, this one's good. All right, so we're gonna head back to the library, and then I'm assuming like reconvene up with Ambrose.
Yeah, Ambrose finally.
Wait, can you
finds
leave the alley for a moment? Because I stepped out. I stepped out for a moment, and I'd like to see the alley.
This is the alley.
Oh, okay. It's because I'm still out right now.
Oh, okay. So hold, got it.
Hold the picture, I guess.
Sorry, it just.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, that looks great.
I'll say that Ambrose has been is inside the library by now. Well, actually, does Ambrose actually want to go to the library? Like,
Yeah. When you left, did you go to the library or not as Ambrose?
To be
you got
fair,
away from,
Ambrose doesn't know where the library is, so kind of
Ruth.
aimlessly walked around trying to find his way around this new town, which I believe he just arrived in the day prior.
I would feel like
perception check it and see how you do would probably be fair. Or
Yes.
if Doc wants to
Do
say
it.
you've like
You do
have
not-
previous knowledge.
No, roll perception with advantage because Ugg has been dragging you around for 3 hours.
Yeah, you're starting to learn the streets regardless. I think the only place you haven't been is probably the library.
Exactly. That's
What
why.
would with advantage be?
So that would just be roll
Well,
2 d20s, and then you would add your perception modifier to each independently. Whichever one's higher, you take. So roll a d20, then pause, roll another d20. All right, so a 10 and a
Alright, so
5.
Definitely
So a
is the
10.
library.
So he rolled damn in the middle. That's why I hate these rolls. It's so easy when it's lower than like a 7 or higher than a 13, because you can pretty much figure. You can be like, yeah, you made it or you didn't. It's the in betweens where you go, how about this? Me and you. How about he gets there eventually, but me and knowing how to get there ahead of him.
Sure.
That seems like a logical way to land a middle roll like that.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds about right.
Yeah, you get there eventually.
Right? It takes you a minute, so while you're meandering, I'm going to, as Art, get to the entrance of the library and be like, library here. I'm going to go talk to the librarian. And he's going to open the door and head in to go talk to the librarian for a second so she can explain what the fuck, like, quotes are.
Okay. I'll have Ugg just stand outside waiting for Ambrose.
Mm-hmm.
So
So,
I guess you'll talk to the librarian if you want to.
hello.
Oh, hi again.
Question.
Yes.
Points to the 2 circled quotation marks. Not on sign.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I was just making quotation marks, so it's like you know
Don't you
that
mean parentheses?
Well,
They were parentheses, they were.
yeah, they were
sorry.
parentheses, by the way. I think he meant quotations when he said it earlier, by the way. Anyway.
So yeah, those are parentheses. It's just a writing thing that you do. I'm sorry if I confused you.
No. What does mean?
It just
Did hear her go
no. I was outside.
I'm just checking. I wanted to check, man.
His ears are burning though.
Like no, yeah.
That was how the name. That's how his name got created. It was when we needed a name for our guard. Mike went, and I went, "That's the name."
Yeah.
I think I was here for that. I think that
Nah,
was like
I
right
was-
after I first
Oh,
like
it might have
just
been right after you
joined.
joined. Okay, I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if you missed that
I
part,
thought it
That
was
was
me that
fantastic.
said that.
or was it? I thought it. It
I'm
might have been
pretty-
you.
I'm pretty sure it was because
I
I feel
thought-
like that's a me
I thought he
thing to
went
say.
like, and I went like, "Yes, boss," and then that's where we came from it. But anyway, it's been a minute since the last session.
True.
So she goes, "What are these?" As he's trying to ask about the quotations and get an explanation for it. This is very much him filling time for you.
Yeah, no, like I have nothing for you guys now. I thought the whole encounter would take longer, but then it kind of fell apart.
Oh.
So apprentices is just for fuck, I don't know.
Look up the definition of a parenthesis.
I don't even know how to spell apprentices.
Okay.
Saying also
So-
means this. I would say it means it shows whatever it also means. You get what I mean?
That okay, we're gonna take that as what she said. For the sake of not
Oh,
having anyone
God.
Google this, Art is going to be the most confused he's been in learning 6 languages. I actually like that. I think it's funny. We're gonna leave Art trying to communicate with this librarian to understand the concept of parentheses. Ambrose,
Ambrose,
you're gonna show Art up, and you're gonna see outside, and is going to.
Buddy! What took you so long?
I didn't know where the library was.
Oh, well, if you stuck around, you could have got escorted like I did.
There's no easy way to say this. However, I think we should be buddies with different people.
Oh,
my
you're
God.
rolling charisma check for this shit right now.
Oh.
Oh,
Alright.
Oh my.
100%. You're either like, okay, we can land this on performance, persuasion, fucking persuasion. It's the only way.
Let's see.
You're going for the it's not you, it's me convo? Oh, you're fucked. Oh, you're
my.
fucked.
You really are doing him dirty. Jeez, you are fucked this campaign.
I don't like this game anymore.
It's looks slightly hurt for a moment, and he puts his hand like he does like a shoe. It's like, oh buddy, that's a good joke, and he walks up, grabs you by the shoulders, and then starts dragging you inside the library.
So the other way you could roll it, I love that, is you could roll it as him interpreting it as when he said we need to see other people, he means more people. So like, oh, I met a third friend. He's in the library.
Yeah, like I'll show you my. He's like, oh, you should tell it to my new friend. Come on, buddy.
Art has no idea he's about to be pulled into this friendship. By the way, I don't know how this character reacts to this. I actually got to think about that fucking concept.
I'm trying my darndest to leave.
He was not ready. I was not ready for the overly attached friend to be something Art deals with. I don't actually know how that character behaves. We'll figure it out.
Me neither.
Well, you tried. You just didn't succeed. You rolled a 6.
I've been trying this whole game today.
I was gonna leave with the other guys, but since Drago's gonna be droning them, and like I didn't want to have too many people, so I'll kind of dispel with Ambrose.
Okay.
So, yep, and then they get dragged inside.
My last resort is just trying to fight.
He has you tight in there.
I,
Right his armpit. You're right against his armpit too. It's like
it's
like, hey, other buddy. Hey, Amber. No, actually, I don't think he knows your name by now. He just keeps calling everyone buddy. Hey, buddy, what are we supposed to be doing here anyway? I forgot.
Hey,
And he
Hey,
doesn't. Hold on. If he doesn't, so he says the word buddy, and I'll tell you this right now. Art doesn't know he's even talking to him then. Because I don't. What, buddy?
hey, Doc.
Yes.
You know who reminds me of?
Who?
Do you remember? Do you remember Wee Woo?
Wee Woo?
Yeah,
No.
customer. Came in once a week, roughly. Made noises of ambulances and fire trucks. Always rode a bike.
No. Well,
No,
I think I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember them saying Wee Woo before.
no. We called him Wee Woo because he could imitate the sound of sirens from fire trucks and police vehicles
But I remember
extremely well.
But he does say buddy a lot, right?
As soon as he walked through the door, hey, buddy,
I know who you're talking about,
buddy.
but I don't remember the Wee Woo part.
Oh, well, I used to call him Wee Woo.
But I do remember him. I think I saw him the other day. He doesn't come in as often as anymore.
Yeah.
But yes, I know who you're talking about.
So, reminds me of Wee Woo now.
If bikes were invented, he would also have a bike.
That big Jesus, yeah.
So yeah, buddy, what we're supposed? I forgot what we're supposed to be doing here. It's been a busy morning.
Investigating.
Oh yeah,
He Art heard the word investigating and remembers they're here to think about the lights, and it's just like,
oh
Here.
yeah, we were called here for like a disturbance or something. People called in, complaining lights during the night. Would you know anything about that, you two?
and that's actually Art trying to like come up with the sentence there.
The librarian's like, well, we are open 24/7. I'm assuming someone was just, using the library at that time. I don't know why anyone would complain about that, but
Well, the lights that I use is kind of like 10 super bright ones that would have been like the sun. Anyway, it's fine.
she's thinking it's like because she wasn't here.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, I'm
she
giving
thought it
you the
was-
context as the DM for why there might have been a disturbance.
Because she's like, it's like I don't see like candlelight would cause that much of a disturbance.
Yeah, it's not the candlelight. Anyway, just luckily no one saw that shit.
And she's like, hey, damn. She takes out the business card. Art, you were here last night. Did you see anything?
Books.
Just see nothing but books apparently. And she turns back to the.
That's
Books?
one where you could argue that Art is trying to deceive, but I'm arguing it's a language issue.
I'm taking it as a language issue. I think she has enough interaction with art to.
Yeah, she's assuming that's a language thing at the very minimum, and it might genuinely be. And for the sake of it, I would say he hears it as a literal, like, did you see anything? Did you look at anything last night? I go, books?
See, nothing but books. Sorry, we're call down here.
And he's actually, Art's going to pull out the weird book and go, oh, this book weird. Showing it to, and showing it to, God damn it. Why am I having a hard time with this? Ambrose. Got there eventually. Had to remember Ambrosia to get there.
Exactly. That's how I keep remembering his name.
Yeah, and it takes me a sec, though. Because I had to fucking remember Ambrosia, and that takes a minute.
Ambrose, you feel a slight, like, pull towards the book? Kind of? Like, you should know it? Sort of?
It's kind of like seeing the ring, but not that strong.
Exactly.
what would you do if I pulled a book out and you went, I kind of have to have that, I want that, but at the same time,
Well, it's not like an overwhelming need to like need it.
No, yeah,
You just
it-
you
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 recognize it.
you have like a pull to it, sort of like I don't know how to describe it. Like
Your attraction to it. I kind of get
like
what you're saying. Yeah.
What
like
would you do for a Klondike bar?
Kinda, yeah. If you pulled out a Klondike bar, and you're like, I kind of want that Klondike bar, but at the same time, I don't need that Klondike bar, but I recognize that. Like, how you behaving?
are you act upon it or anything, or just no? You just take note of it.
Oh, is this to me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I totally zoned out.
All right, this is what we said
Um,
Ambrose earlier. My bad. I might.
Okay.
That may be something where I gotta call you Devin. No offense.
Yeah, I just take note of this book.
Mhm.
Just
And-
try to
Vastly
in the-
unreadable. Like
Gi-
I'm open.
gi-
Like the book's open. I'm showing
gives
it.
the same feels from your like dreams you've been having, kind of.
Similar vibes.
Yeah, you're both
Yeah,
get the same vibes.
I just kind of like look at the book. I assume it's what language was that book supposed to be in?
Olympian.
Olympian.
Yeah, I don't know the fuck what that language is. So I see like it just got weird like scribbles and stuff. It looks like I don't know what would be the equivalent of me in real life looking at Taiwanese.
Yeah.
And I
Yep.
don't know what the fuck that says, but it looks interesting. So like I'll try to remember it later down the road if the need to know about this in the future arises.
Yeah.
'Cause
It's just
I'm
something.
assuming there's not many like it.
Yeah, it would be the type of thing that, like, even if you're well traveled, you've never seen this writing.
Yeah.
So, like, even if your character is one that hops from like town to town to town, and you may have seen other writings, this is like, it's even like a jump away from that, where it's like you've just like no clue. You couldn't even guess at the lingo.
It'd be kind of looking at like caveman, like scriptures on the wall.
Yeah, it's closer to that actually, I would think.
Yeah.
Or
So
like
there
real
you go.
archaic dead languages. Yeah.
So like it, it stands out, but it just whatever. I
And
don't
then,
know what it is.
So showing it to him, Art doesn't notice anything. Like not saying anything. Does have anything to say about it?
Huh, it's a pretty blue book.
And then Art will be like, realizing that neither of them have a clue, and goes, okay. And then he'll put the book away and go, I go to, looks at it, reads, Last Stoop Tavern.
It's like I mean, since we will probably have to go patrol then. You know, it's about lunchtime, I guess. At this point.
Art starving. Like, he wanted to go get breakfast. That was the start of this entire.
I'll put one arm around Art and other arm around Ambrose, and he's like, "Let's go get lunch, guys!" And then starts
How
dragging
much
you
time
both
has
out.
passed?
It's probably been about 4 hours,
It'd be
5
9.
hours ish.
This would be like 10 a.m.
See, I was thinking like
Oh,
with
11.
everything and like you taking time and the 3 hours, it would be like 11ish, 11, 12.
11-ish. Well, I'm bad with time too. Time.
Hey, it's fine.
Stuff.
It's close enough. But it's my guy's starving, so he's planning to go get food. And then mentioning food gets hungry regardless of the fucking time. And then me and you get smushed under the smelly man. And this is gonna be the first time where I'm smushed under him like that. Because he didn't drag me that way, right? He did. No, he did arm pull me. So him being smelly on the way here is something Art noticed. And then Art just kind of is gonna sit there. I'm kind of glad that he can't smell the best. He can smell plenty, but Jesus. And getting dragged by it's gonna look over at Ambrose and go, what's the word? What he's trying to like use a word to describe and it's trying what he's aiming for is like a nuisance word. Obviously he's not gonna know nuisance. But he's trying to like get you to understand that he doesn't like being underneath Fat Man's arm any more than you do right now.
I guess you could say we're rolling around because he's got rolls.
Rolling around. Art's
Yeah.
just going to be confused as we get dragged from that point. Art was just very unsure what you just said because he's thinking of like a boulder rolling, and he's like, but what? What is that even? Art will maybe at some point along the journey look over at you and go, we could roll him? Like,
We roll him.
and we'll head back to the tavern.
Randy.
Passing the alley of Randy eventually. Anyway.
I'm still there. Yeah.
Does Randy want to do anything?
He's very slowly eating potato. It took him 5 hours.
Oh, God. Okay.
Well, no, it took you like 2 hours actually.
Yeah,
I think it was like 9 or something, but yeah.
Okay.
So seeing Randy eating potato, walking past, Art is going to go, I love potato. You like potato?
I like raw potato.
yeah,
And he's looking at you
Yeah.
saying that, and he goes,
Yeah.
you like potato?
yeah,
You like beer?
yeah.
You want to come get beer? I feel he's trying to like, basically say he feels bad that you got hurt with the altercation that happened because he couldn't catch the guy quick enough.
Mhm,
He feels
mhm.
bad that you even got hit. So he wants to make it up to you, and you didn't take the health pot, and you wouldn't take his hand. He wants to offer you a beer at this point because he sees you also love raw vegetables, and he's in.
Okay,
We'll get
so
to the orc village later. Anyway,
yeah. So Randy's been sitting there for 2 hours eating one potato.
well, I don't
He's
know
been-
how many
he's been
potatoes
eating-
would
He's
you
been
eat?
eating one potato.
Has it just been one potato?
He's fucking starving. And so at this point, he doesn't even care that he's following this half orc into a tavern he's going with.
You bring the potatoes,
Yeah, of course.
or I carry potatoes if you can't. Either way. So with your pitchfork in mind, we're gonna head in with the 2 guards into the tavern that you got kicked out of.
Yep.
Buddy, you found another buddy!
Art's gonna go, oh no. Sorry. And he just genuinely looks sad to you. Like, I didn't think this would happen. I forgot. Oh crap.
And then comes over and is like, hey, another buddy, hey!
Now mind you, he's
He grabs-
human through and through.
Yeah,
Not
he's-
even
Yeah.
a
Yeah. He grabs your hand, shakes it.
Yeah, I'll give him a firm handshake back.
And he's like,
smells of well, you're a farmer, you're fine with it.
Yeah, I mean, I live with the.
Didn't even need it. Yeah, as
hogs.
soon as I said it, I'm like, this isn't even a conversation. Anyway.
I probably don't smell great either.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess you're all now in the tavern. In one of the, like 4 slotted
4 top tables, 5 top table type things.
one of those bench seats.
Booths?
Yeah, booths.
Yeah. Art will go up to the bartenders and order beers for the table. We'll do so to the Elvish bartender in Elvish.
So does he speak broken Elvish like human?
No,
or fluent?
exceptionally competent. The only language he's
Does he have
truly
a-
bad at is common.
Does he have a French accent while speaking in Elvish?
Voulez-vous? We can do that if you would like.
No, I just want to like each language has a different accent for him.
Well, yeah, we could line that. I'm in for that lining. I didn't think of that when I was developing the character, but actually I did for 2 of the languages. So yeah, sure, we could rock that. We'll do. He has a je ne sais quoi to him asking, Monsieur, may I have a beer? It's actual French, but yeah, he goes, Sir, may I have a beer?
Like, oh.
Actually, may I have a round of beers from my table?
He's like, he responds back in Elvish. Sure, your Elvish is really good. Was your mother
Why,
or
thank you.
was one of your parents Elvish?
My father made sure that we studied as many languages as he saw fit. So I learned a vast array of languages, and Elvish is one of the many that I am aware of.
Oh, that's very learned of you. Learned?
Why, thank you.
Good.
He was a lovely librarian in our village, and he starts to Art starts to have a lengthy convo because he's been talking to Common. So he hasn't been able to have a true conversation with somebody the entire fucking time he's been in this town. And so now he's going too far in the convo. Like, he's going on and on after asking for the beer.
Yeah, and he's
The village that we came from,
Alex?
my father made sure that we were able to work with everybody, especially the neighboring villages, one of which had a really remarkable elvish girl. Now I'm getting somehow pomp British. Damn, I can't keep the French accent well.
What are you trying to say? Oh.
It's fine. I can't tell you because I'm coming up with it on the fly, my friend. So he's and they're just like talking about that and all that jazz, and orders the beers for the table, and goes, what do you have for food? Or what food? Or sorry, better that wrong language. I gotta realize I'm not talking to
I
someone in
forgot
common.
this was still morning.
Well, no, it's lunch now, but yeah. He's gonna go.
Yeah.
What is on the menu today?
let's
What
see.
is on the menu
Eggs,
today?
chicken, vegetables.
What vegetables do you have?
Carrots, corn, potatoes.
Mike is like, I hate that you're asking these types. I'm not building these things with stocks. I don't have an inventory for every store. It's fine. So, hearing the medley of fruits or vegetables available, he will go, excellent. Can we get about 1 pound of each of your vegetables at our table? And some of my friends may want some of your meat dishes. I do not consume meat, so please, if you wouldn't mind asking them what they would like as well, but I'll at least start us with that.
Okay, I'll be right around.
Do all of your characters not eat meat?
I like that idea as a complication for a character. Yeah, it's a thing I enjoy. I think it is a something that makes you have to really, because in the real world, veganism, vegetarianism is something we think about, but I don't see people doing that in D&D much outside of the druid, right? So I kind of like the idea of an orc, and we'll get to what the village is like later, by the way. So this time it's not because of the druid, or this time the artificer, it's because of where he's from that he's at. But yeah, he's not going to be a fan of meat. I won't say he won't eat meat, by the way. But he does not
But you
want
try
to
to make
eat meat.
every single one of your characters vegan.
This time, actually, yeah. For some reason, these 2 sessions, just randomly. I actually forgot
So
that
it
there was a
wasn't
thing
intentional
with Doubt.
for that.
Well, no, I was intentional for this character, but I forgot Doubt had it. So,
No, but I mean, it wasn't intentional that you do that. Like that, you were trying to do that. Like, I mean,
no.
you don't do that for every character. It just happened to be.
Yeah, it just fully happened, yeah. I like it. I
Oh.
think it's a cool theme, but it's not one that I'm like intentionally trying to lay. But yeah, so he's gonna proceed to come back to the table, helping the bartender carry the beers and the food over, and hand beers over to the guards, and hand one right over to Randy. So, or Ambrose, Randy. There we go. So everyone's gonna have their own stein of beer as we wait for the food to come out. Art's going to start reading through his book and kind of like trying to have a conversation and like listen, or more or less listen in. But he's going to mostly be sitting there drinking and reading his book while the table does the rest of the ordering if they plan to order.
And he does come. This time, actually, no. Alex does come over and he's like, "What can I get you guys?" He looks up from his pad. He's like, "You." As he sees Randy.
Hearing the little bit of tension, Art kind of is like holding the book, is just like looks up, like, okay, what's this about to be? Paying attention to this conversation now.
Can I please talk to your better half? Is he here today?
Let me go get him. As he.
If they would ask me that, bro, I would just say, "Get out."
Fair.
You're on the ban list now.
Fair.
He walks away with a forced grin on his face.
Well, Art is confused because he's not used to words causing that with that little, and goes, "What? What wrong?" Staring like across the table, right at Randy. Pause.
What is that? Whoa.
I just hear Devin's TV coming.
Yeah, he's
through.
like
Yeah,
he's trying to
Ambrose
change
is
the
watching
Hey,
television
what
right now.
is
Yeah, we all
that?
heard that. I was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah,
What are you hearing?
I could hear some kind of audio from you, like a video playing in the
Oh,
background.
I think that's Amber talking on the phone.
Ah, Roger. Okay.
Yeah. I was like,
Amber's
I don't have a
sick one.
TV.
You got live entertainment.
Yeah.
So anyway, he goes.
I live in the woods.
Pretty
So
much.
what happened? What's wrong?
That man is not. He's not very kind.
Very confused because he just had a very nice conversation. His
Lovely
name was curious
conversation.
where he was from and all those things, and he goes, "Language is hard. Could be not understand." Trying to basically say like it might not be that he's not nice. It may be that you're not understanding him, or maybe he didn't understand you. Is what he's trying to say to you,
It could be you're just bad at listening.
or bad at speaking, as art has
Yeah.
shown many a time. But
Maybe that's why Abigail left. You ever think of that?
is that a Red Dead reference?
No.
I mean, it certainly sounded like it.
Dude, I know nothing about Red Dead.
Okay, Abigail's one of the characters in Red Dead who isn't that Marston's wife? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, what the hell? And Art is Arthur, so I was really confused.
Yeah, and she does leave.
Is that
She
wait?
does
Is
leave.
that her name?
Like,
Actually? Is it Arthur? But you just
Yeah, that's the main character of Red Dead 2 is
No,
Arthur.
well, yeah, I know that, but I mean you like Art.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Art.
Art is short for Arthur. Yeah. Or Artie.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But yeah,
I know
he's
that.
primary, like, what he goes by is Art. But yeah, so I was like, what the... Alright, so,
Not intentional.
stares at you, confused about the situation.
Travis shows up with the pads, like, what can I get for you? Minus the cough.
Art now notices that the
Nah, they
person
go
who...
cough right in his face.
Ooh, does... well, I guess I'll ask that later. So, he orders from you there, Randy.
Yeah.
Takes down everyone's order.
I-
Are you? He's like, are you guys doing same bill, separate bill? Who's paying?
Same bill.
He's like, under his breath, he's like, obviously not that guy.
And then Art hearing that goes, I pay.
Oh.
And hands him his card with his librarian information and goes, just ask for me at the end of the meal.
No, it's no problem. Is he giving you a problem?
Who?
He's like, he gestures towards Randy.
No. He helped me get bag back. Pointing to my satchel. Because if he didn't trip the guy, I wouldn't have fucking got it, probably.
He didn't trip them. The other guy.
I understand. But I'm giving like, he got hurt in the
Benefit of the
situation.
doubt,
I'm
yeah.
giving him the benefit of the doubt. I don't know he's a racist yet, right? Like, I hasn't landed for me. We're not there. So, like, as far as I know, he's helping. So I'm like, hey, what? And I'm like, yeah, he man steal bag, he trip.
Oh. He's still eyeing Randy. He's like, okay. I'm keeping an eye on you, though. He's like, he does a whole eye, you look at, like, I'm watching you gesture.
Mm-hmm.
And
You donate eye to him?
He need eye?
Keep eye on Hugh.
Why
I
you take that
I
eye?
go to him.
He pats you on the shoulder. He's like, don't you worry about it. He knows what I mean.
This is reminding me of the surfaced of like a screenshot of a text message of a guy from Spain like asking, "Hey, is this item still available? Do you do international shipping?" He says, "No, no," and the guy responds saying, "I don't do international shipping. I'm afraid." He says back, "Why are you afraid? Don't be scared."
Yeah. That's trust me. This is where this whole that type of stuff. But so he'll go.
He gets down everyone's order.
Okay. Art goes back to looking at his book because he's like, I don't fully understand what these folks are saying or going on about. This is more important because he is up. But Randy would also be drawn to that book then. By the way,
That is true.
when I pull it out.
Yeah, he is, by the way.
Just to throw that out there. So as he's like gone, you see me like open the book fully, let's say this time, and start reading through the chapters.
And then Randy, you're getting the whole weird feeling that you're getting from those dreams coming from that book.
Okay, so Randy's never seen a book in his life.
Is it that's canon?
Like,
Oh, yeah.
like ever, or like
Ever. He's never seen one.
I want to ask how you read the sign to get in the tavern, but we're gonna let that.
You're like, "What is this library?"
Like,
do
wait,
you
hold
know
on.
how to read?
Oh, definitely not.
Yeah, not well.
If you've never seen a book, I don't know how you could.
So,
It's not like there's movies with
okay.
subtitles that we could attribute your learning to. Like there isn't.
Okay then.
He was taught how to read raw
Are
potatoes.
you sure you want to commit to that bit before we move forward?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, what is that there? What is that?
Read.
What is that you got there?
Weird book found in library. Librarian doesn't know who wrote it. Not theirs. Trying to learn what it says. You read, and then he like holds up a book in a language that no one has read. I would love for you.
Oh yeah, I know Olympian, of course. No, God no.
Roll for it.
Imagine he can read it.
Roll for it? You want me to roll for it?
For the love of God, the comedy.
It'd be amazing.
What would that
I
even
don't
be?
even think I don't even think
Perception?
Read
Hold
or
on,
write in
here's
any
what I
language.
rocket. Insight. Insight means you naturally would know it,
Okay.
and it could be a chance. Now, I would say disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay.
You
You've
can't
never
read.
seen a book.
I don't even know if Randy would know what a librarian or a library is.
That's what I was gonna. I was gonna
For
do
sure,
something
for
with that.
sure.
But yeah.
Yeah. But like, he's gonna like, I'm gonna point the book at you, so it's open and facing you. And the question here is, do you naturally understand the letters?
Okay. Here it is.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, if it were someone who had read, or you had buffs, maybe, but otherwise, you don't have anything for insight, I'm assuming.
No, I have 0 wisdom.
Okay. What? Jesus. And that's not
You have a
surprising.
lot of
Considering you have
zeros and
-3
negatives, huh?
charisma. Yeah. All right, fair. So you look at it, and you see what everyone else sees. You see the squiggly lines, and it's just kind of like me holding at you. And how would you like? Is your character go just no, or go? Can I see that? Like, how would you?
I would be like, oh, hand me that, and I grab it and I look through. Oh, some pretty pictures you made right there.
Do you know how to flip a page of a book?
No, I'm blowing on it to make it go. I'm blowing on this.
You said you've never seen a. This is an eye-opening situation where there's letters on a page, like. So Art's gonna see you looking through it very like intently and go, "You want learn how to read?"
No.
Nah. I've gotten this far without it. I'm good.
Yeah, you gotta hand the book back.
Yeah.
All right. My guy will take the book then. If you were intent to continue looking at the book, I'd probably try to convince you otherwise. Like, hey, no, you should learn how to fucking read. Literally, my guy's a librarian. He definitely is sitting there like, this dude can't read. Well, actually, I don't know you can't read common yet.
What, Randy? I don't think you
Yeah.
would.
I would only know that he can't read the Olympian, which I don't even know yet, right?
Yeah.
Well, he knows that he can't. Well,
Can't flip a
No
book.
one can read it,
He
right? Yeah,
can't
yeah.
flip a book, so he
Well,
can
I
take
saw
it.
him flipping a
It doesn't
book
matter.
weird. That's true. He was blowing on it to flip the pages.
I feel
Art
like you
is
can infer
completely.
that he doesn't. You're gonna like keep that in your mind. You don't
Yeah,
know for sure.
Art
that
is
it's in
now
the
like
game.
he knows you can't read Olympian, which is what he was offering, and he's just like, but why did he do that? Like it's gonna be something in the back. Okay.
Why he used mouth?
Why he
roll to
breathed
load
on
page.
pages, and like he starts like wiping off any like excess spit off the pages.
Oh yeah, I'm slobbering. It's getting all over.
Do you gotta? Oh, all right. Art's just gonna
Oh, man.
Art. Now I'm gonna tell you something, Snarf. The reason
Yeah.
your character's gonna have a hard time dealing with Art is he's a librarian in an orc camp.
Yeah.
He's used to this type of shit. I'm not gonna lie. He's just like, yep, it's like home. Okay, let me clean that off. And then proceeds to continue drinking and eating with everybody.
Yep,
As
food has come by now.
do you eat anything this time around, Ambrose? Devin?
Yes. I try
Do you
to
eat
find
vegetables that I had ordered, or did you order any food yourself? Actually,
I try to find if there's like I guess. Are we sticking with like the vegan thing?
I am. You're not. You can eat. You can order what you want. My character just ordered for the table vegetables and ordered beer. You can order something he'll still pay for.
Ah,
He's just not ordering it
Um,
because he's not going to assume people eat meat.
gotcha. Yeah, I guess I'd try to like. I guess I would assume they have to have steak, right?
Yeah.
Or something of that sort.
He did say they have chicken. I guess they could have
Okay.
like, some sort of beef too if you really wanted it.
Yeah, I could
Cow.
go with the chicken.
You cow?
So yeah,
You
you
fat
got your
cow.
beer, you got your vegetables,
And I got some chicken.
and you
And
got
I have
whole
ordered
ass
a cow.
chicken.
Whole ass chicken comes out
Yeah.
right in
Yeah,
front of you
chicken.
and by the way.
Yeah,
So
oh,
it's
Here is
just
knife
in
to
between the
kill.
two of you.
Here is knife to kill.
I was like,
Enjoy.
oh man, I didn't think I'd make so many friends so easily coming here.
Suggestion to the group: we all look at him with like, God damn it, why are we here with him?
Mhm.
Fair.
Mhm.
Y'all give the portrait of Randy. You give that look to him.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah.
You all turned to him with
We're all
that
like,
look.
oh, this guy. All right.
So yeah. The meal passed without incident. Unless you guys want to have something you want your characters to do today,
Yeah, I want to go back to the captain.
I have nothing else planned for you. So you want to go back to your captain, okay?
Captain speaking.
Art is going to stay after the meal to try and rent a room to get a real night's sleep.
Okay.
That'll probably be the plan.
Okay. With the room and all the food and stuff.
Yep.
Thinking.
Oh, you gotta come.
I want a reasonable amount of money for everything that happened here.
Fair. I want to say the character I have. Well, how much? Let me find out.
So
This would be
4
interesting.
drinks. Wow, food.
This is gonna be a lesson for Art, probably. By the way. This is
46 pieces of gold, including
Oh.
a room.
Okay, cool. I can do that. That's
That's
easy.
actually not that bad. Huh?
Yes, that's fine. So my concern is if you. I think my character has 220. My concern is
my
if you
gosh.
went, this costs 220 or something higher than that. It was going to be Art realizing that money doesn't go as far in the big city as it did back in the Orcish village. Apparently, big city's cheap as shit, which makes sense with how they can't hire guards. So, that actually makes a lot of sense. So, okay, 46, got it.
I want to be reasonable, but not too much.
You can actually put that in D&D rather than just having it on a sheet.
So is that all you want to do for the rest of the session?
Anything that Randy wants to do? You're in the building chilling out with like.
Randy's gonna follow the guards.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Follow
so-
them sneakily or follow them like loudly?
No. He's not following him sneakily or loudly.
I'm being
under-
carried, probably, likely.
But Ambrose and Randy are under each of us arms.
Well, all right. So how does
Well,
leave the conversation with Art out of curiosity?
Uh,
Like, how do we leave that table now? Because I'm kind of curious how both of them ended up on. Because you know that Ambrose would be like, "Fuck this! I don't want to be under the fat man's arms anymore." Like,
I feel like you would have given Art a big hug and tell
Art will hug back, understanding that custom.
and would be like, well, maybe we'll
Why
see
you
each other
touching?
during the festival.
Art recognizes that he just said festival, and he goes, "That's right, right." And it kind of like triggers him where he's like sitting down, and it triggers him back to that memory. So he's just kind of got to pause after that, after he sits down, where he's just like thinking about that.
Okay, another thing is, while you guys were eating, you guys overheard a conversation saying that they're moving the festival up a day. So, so literally, after you hear that, you look outside the window and it's fucking bustling. Like everyone's going in
the
the high
festival
gear.
looks like everything is like getting up and ready. Where there was not stalls, there are now stalls fully ready to be for tomorrow.
It's like everyone's like just fucking going like mad lads because the king or someone higher up decided to move it ahead a day for some reason. No explanation was given. It was just everyone was warned the festival will be tomorrow. So,
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, eventually, Ambrose, Randy, and does get back to the guardhouse. Okay, we'll do Ambrose. What do you want to talk to the guard captain about?
Oh, I'm gonna tell the guard captain that abandoned his assignment
You
and didn't go to
bastard.
the library. Instead, went down an alley because he thought he saw something.
Okay. I'll say is also with Randy. So you're talking to Junior Captain Guard the Fourth alone.
Okay.
You're telling him that-
Did you see the hooded figure as a character?
Yeah, not my monkey, not my circus. I was told to go to the library and investigate.
I understand, but you would say that he saw something, or he saw the cloaked figure you guys chased. The reason is if you're saying something, that's a deception check.
Yes, something.
Are you purposely? Are you?
Yeah, I'm
purposely
trying to trick the man.
Okay, roll deception then.
Oh well,
Oh.
fucking Christ!
Well,
Yeah,
now you
some-
roll high.
I'm getting rid of him one way or another.
He's like, oh, so you're telling me that he just got distracted and did not go to his assigned area?
Willingly abandoned his assigned post because I had mentioned that we were supposed to go straight to the library to do an investigation, and he chose not to.
I will have.
It was a
words-
choice. It wasn't a distraction.
I will have words with him.
I think we need new buddies.
Card's like,
I think we
buddies.
see other buddies.
I'll roll for that one.
Sure.
It's not
Uh,
you, buddy. It's me, buddy.
I don't know what that would be. For
I think we did
another-
persuasion last time, right?
Yeah.
Because you're trying to persuade them.
Yeah. Roll persuasion.
Wait, yeah.
I'm so confused. Okay. No, it's just weird seeing Fire Devon and then Ambrose.
Yeah, yeah.
All of us,
Yeah, I just
every one
realized I
of
could
us
switch
just
it.
went, "What the hell is that?" Yeah, I should probably do that as well.
Yeah, I just realized I could switch it. I didn't
Oh,
realize that
well.
was an option.
He's like,
It's been an option, sir.
he's like, it might not matter tomorrow anyway. So,
Oh, we're gonna publicly execute him. Gotcha.
what?
Good.
I just walk into a
Good.
session.
What? That's
Hey,
all the
the
Captain
Captain
Guard you hear.
Captain
Captain
Guard's
Guard
like,
goes,
what?
What? Randy, what did you want to do here anyway?
I
You got dragged here at this point.
yeah, I don't think I had a choice.
Well,
You
you
said you-
didn't fight against it.
That's true. Well, I'm a small little guy.
Yeah, but for the sake of the idea here, you were intending to come here as the character. Your character got brought here. Now what do you
Okay.
do?
Okay, I'm just gonna talk to no, because he's the only human I think I've met so far.
Yeah, Captain Guard is also half orc. Yeah, he is.
Oh shit! This is a good idea.
So, what do you want to talk about Ep.2 about? I was like,
That sounded like a stutter, but I know you. That was actually.
yeah, that tripped me up for a second. Okay, how'd you get here? How'd you get here?
me, I've lived here for like maybe a year or so.
Oh, yeah, I just got here. I just got here.
I'm trying. Like, I feel like if I do a good enough job for these past couple days, that I'll eventually be able to become a real guard.
What? A real guard?
You aren't the guard right now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That-
he has the temporary guard badge.
Yeah,
This
but
is the kitty.
man
This is the
can't
kitty
read.
guard.
The man cannot read. He doesn't know that that's a
He's like-
tip.
He's like, oh no, like.
So,
Oh my god.
What the fuck is that dog?
it sounded like
Yeah,
a person. No, you're good.
Okay, no, I was like, I've been trying to become a guard, but this is the closest I've been. But I feel like if I can impress them, that they'll make me a full-time guard.
Good for you, man.
What are you doing here? Are you here for the
uh,
festival?
yeah,
It's gonna be great,
yeah.
isn't it?
Gee,
It's just like talking over top of Randy. Is so excited he has a friend who genuinely asked him how he is and who he is as a person. Like, how'd you get here? No one else, none of us asked this question.
Yeah, he's like, oh.
Well,
so-
yeah, he's
so
that's
took
all there
interest in
is.
me.
he's
And,
good.
now he's like, he's literally getting to his life story with you. How he got here, like, how his family used to be, like, Navy men, and then he kind of he gets seasick too often, so he couldn't go into the Navy. But he still wants to hold up.
I like the Navy is in this universe
It
and
is.
this time. The Navy.
The Navy,
I mean-
yes.
yeah.
There's kind of always been,
A form
Yeah.
of Navy.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
but I've been calling it the Navy.
Think about the
specifically.
Vikings. They had a
I-
Navy.
Yeah, well, even that, like, in English, I think it's been called, it was naval, so that's the only difference.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You know, they have this place that does have a Navy. Yeah, so he wants to go into some form of service like his father and his grandfather and his so on and so forth. But like he gets seasick. He gets
Randy is very much falling asleep during this conversation.
I would say he's also huge, so there's no way he's getting in inside and outside of ship holes well.
yeah, that, and like he couldn't, like he definitely can't make it as like a regular like soldier either.
Hmm.
He's like, the best thing he think he could do is a guard.
Randy's
Think of
almost passed
people.
out at this point.
The two of them sitting on a bench outside the captain's guard's office, and just Randy's falling asleep while he's just talking. It's planes, trains, and automobiles with fucking. It's that whole more. Yeah.
the captain guard comes out and's like, I heard you abandoned your post this morning. He's like, but there was a disturbance and someone was chasing someone. Regardless, I don't think we need your brand of shenanigans. I'm fine. We're getting rid of you.
Wait, whoa! He
And,
saved me from a large orc earlier today.
Oh, you bitch.
Oh.
is that the truth?
You couldn't have said the hooded figure. Are you going to deceive? Well, he was afraid because he saw the weapon. So I
Yeah.
get it. He's not lying. It's his character's perspective. You son of a bitch as a person. Not even as a character. You, Snarfy. You bastard. Anyway.
Please rolls for what was that? Not deception, because you genuinely
I'm not.
believe
Yeah.
Persuasion
persuade. Let's see, was it
or performance. Because he's trying to tell him that. That's kind of all I got on lineups for that.
persuasion? I guess.
You can try. I
Persuasion?
mean, unless you got a bonus in like intimidation, in which case you're trying to talk down on the guard captain. But that's like,
Nah, man.
Please be advised that this captain guard is half orc.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
the man himself is also half orc. That's right. Yes.
My best stats are in intimidation. Fuck. Okay. Maybe I'll just do that.
Just understand what that means.
Okay,
Try
I
to
take it back. I take it back. I
intimidate
take it back. I take it back.
I
Really?
want to make sure you realize the situation your character is in right now.
No, you
if you
can-
try to intimidate the guard captain.
Yeah, I'm not fighting for that hard.
No, it's fine. It's like you just roll for the persuasion of he actually went like he was helping me.
Yeah. So you got 15.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. It's like, okay, since someone vouched for you, and I guess
Is
You are-
Og gonna let him believe the lie of the half orc? He called me his friend. Anyway.
I was like, that's,
No, it's fine. Roll it.
No, I was like, that's not exactly how it happened, and he
In the
just-
background, I say, "Oh, you mean the big, giant, scary orc that you've been hanging out with?"
That's not even a lie. That's the best part.
It's like,
Also big. I'm 5'6".
Look, my character's 5'2", so at least from
You
my perspective.
But I don't know about him.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not exactly. There was a guy at a cloak, and the captain guard's like, okay, you know what? This is too much trouble. Fine, you can keep your job.
No more
Ju-
fuck ups.
Just don't fuck up anymore.
Yeah.
New buddies, new buddies, new buddies.
Yeah. You can hear the chanting. New buddies. New buddies. New buddies.
You
It's-
buddies.
It's like I think that Ambrose over there would be a great person to keep track of you. Just you gotta listen to Ambrose though.
He didn't get new
Even
buddies, my
better.
friend.
I'm in charge of him now.
Oh my gosh.
Is
That's
Art
just
going to be the
suicide.
permanent campaign companion if we do this right? Is that where we're at?
It might. You don't know.
Assistant
God, I hope.
suicide.
It's everywhere you go. You like a couple days of being in one place. You just see this like guys.
Honestly, I like if canonically if we don't kill him off, I love that idea. That's hilarious. He's the thing that's like, party, you're taking too long to finish this section. Let's move along.
No, he's getting killed off. First chance I get.
Of course you would try to.
I'm in
kill him.
charge.
I love how
Fuck
you're
you.
gonna win from like lazy to murderous. I don't know how that fully happened.
It is.
I mean, I think
Is annoying.
I think it's kind of
I think
obvious
the
with how the day
stench-
went of the man. Yeah.
I think the stage finally got to Ambrose, and Ambrose was just
To be fair, I was drug around by him for 3 hours.
And then like another like
Almost,
hour.
He
almost
was
force
drugged. He drugged you.
fed. Woke up to him, almost force fed,
Good thing it wasn't.
drugged by my foot, around town for 3 hours. I mean, there was gonna be some repercussions.
It's fair.
There's gonna be some death involved.
You gotta realize I'm a warlock. I
Yeah,
killed
yeah.
things.
Yeah, fair.
I could use them for a sacrifice.
Oh, good Christ.
Og's like, he turns to Randy, he's like, hey buddy, do you have anywhere to stay? You can stay with us.
Last night I spent the night on the street.
Yeah.
Not my buddy. You can have Ambrose's bed.
No, he's not
So
a guard. He's
sorry.
gonna be in the barracks.
Ambrose will sleep with me.
Ambrose will sleep with me.
All right, that
He'll
works for
sleep
me.
next to me. He's gonna smell all the shit.
Nope, that's not
on
happening.
him.
That's not happening.
No,
We sleep in the
no,
guard
that's-
barracks.
Nope, that's not
Keyword
happening.
guard.
Hugh,
Being a
Hugh
guard.
Jr. Son, do you think you could help be a guard? We are running out of people.
Let's see. Junior Captain Guard comes over. He's like
The fourth.
the fourth.
Before,
He's like,
don't forget
we
that title.
we do need more people, and for some reason they've moved up the festival for tomorrow. Like
True.
we
Don't have time.
and we need more people. Would you like to be? We'll pay you.
At the sound of hearing being paid, he's instantly in. Yeah.
Like,
Oh
great.
no, not even a background check on it.
Oh, good. Well, now that he's a guard, he has his own bunk.
My favorite part is, and we're gonna keep it canon because you didn't ask how much you were gonna get paid, my friend.
He paid pennies. I don't give a shit.
Oh, okay, all right. As long as
Man,
you're
I'm living off potatoes.
No. I wrote down how
Raw
much you get paid,
potatoes,
didn't
mind
I?
you.
it's the real. It's just that is so true.
Wait.
I'm living off potatoes.
You told us how much we get paid, not him.
Yeah, you
Oh,
told.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
you didn't tell him.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I wrote this down.
Did you wait? Did you move up? Did the festival
Wasn't it
get moved
5
up
gold
just because of
a
how
day?
long this is
I think it was-
taking?
I thought it was
5
10.
dollars. I thought
That might be 10.
it might be 10.
I thought it was 10 a day.
We will check the VOD. We find out it's 2
No,
gold
I
a
think it was
day.
5 a day. And then
3
helping
days
up was
before
like
the
was 2.
festival. Things to do. Oh, it is 5.
Yeah,
It's 5 gold. Okay.
I remember
Damn.
because I
Help
got 7
set
gold.
up-
I didn't get 7. I didn't get 15 or 7.
Oh yeah, that's right. We could have helped set up the festival for like 2
Help
gold.
set up for 3.
Yeah,
guard
3,
duty
okay.
For 5. Just wander
Or
around.
wander around. Also, I want to ask Doc, did you move up the festival just because of how long this has been taking?
Actually, yes.
That is why I busted out laughing when he said it the first time, because I knew exactly why the festival got moved up.
No, this is,
Yeah.
okay, I'll explain afterwards, by the way.
Fair,
my
fair.
line of thinking. But, no, like, I guess it moves forward. The whole day goes out on incidents. You guys go into your respective bunks, I guess. But, Ugg situated so he's in the center between Ambrose and Randy on either side of him.
Oh, so you both smell this shit. Okay.
And
But
he
it's
fall-
more towards So's Randy size because he's facing Randy.
But he falls asleep fairly quickly, so if Ambrose wants to switch beds.
Yes. It's either that or contemplate murder.
No, I think you were contemplating murder
well-
anyway.
Well,
Contemplating murder that night. Then and now.
okay, so you get up like, after you like hear him snore. You get up and move like to across the room.
Yeah, but the
The
assumption
fir-
is that because he's a bigger guy and because he snores, he probably sounds like a freight train.
You're not escaping that, by the way. You escape the smell, but not the noise.
All right. Well, contemplating murder's still on the table here. We got pillows.
Actually, no. You also have to use his boots for pillows because they ran out of pillows.
How can we run out of pillows if we need people? We desperately need people. That's what I was told.
That's
You
why
sleep
people keep
sans a
leaving
pillow.
because they don't have pillows.
Yeah, there's no. They just don't have. You sleep without a pillow, man.
There's pillows.
And
There's
just in
pillows.
case,
Pillows. Yeah,
I'll
there's
put his
pillows.
shit-covered boots on there as your pillow. He insisted. See, he put it under the sheets too, where it's hard to read.
Okay, so I guess we'll end there. I guess.
Can I just ask one thing?
Unless anyone else wants any more. Yes.
Can I just have Art roll looking at the book at that night? So he
Sure.
looks at the book that evening because he can't. He wants to go to sleep but hasn't yet.
Okay. That's fine. The insight or whatever.
Yeah, he's just trying to see. Well, he's actually using investigation because he's using his knowledge of languages. But yeah.
Just have it be wisdom and like keep rolling until you get a 20.
No. I mean that could be a way to do it, but my wisdom's just, I'm not. No, I'm good. I'd rather just gradually learn this book. So 17, up to you if that hits or doesn't hit. But anyway, and you don't have to tell me how much I'm learning. We'll figure it out.
Okay. So, yep. So I guess that's it for tonight.